Hello. I don't know if I'll be able to stay on. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Um, I've had a hard time with Wi-Fi lately, so who knows? But yuck, blonde patriot. I mean, like seriously, blonde patriot. Can you lie anymore? I mean, like you are a fucking liar. I mean, you are a liar. You truly are a liar. There's something fucking wrong with you. Cause there's something wrong with you, lady. You got problemos. Problemos. 'Cause, yeah, something wrong with you. Big time. I mean, I've never seen anybody lie as much as you, blonde patriot. You lie so much, and you, Lou. You want everybody to stop talking about you. You want to run around and act like you're, the victim, the victim. But you are everywhere saying rotten shit. Like you just can't stop yourself from saying rotten shit. You really can't. You just can't. You can't stop yourself. Carrie Man, you can't stop yourself from saying rotten stuff. Um, this is not, it's not the same. This is not back and forth stuff. Um, this isn't like, one person says something and another person says something. It isn't that. That's not what happened. Disclaimer, I do not own all the audio contained within this video, but I am using it within the Fair Use Act guidelines. It's alternate speech. It's being used for commentary, entertainment, educational purposes only. Critiquing.
Crazy man. But that's the point. It's humanitarian to me. But to somebody like SG, it's not. To somebody like SG, it's about what they look like on the outside. They don't deserve food because they're brown. Huh.
That is a lie. That is a lie. That is a fucking lie. There has never been a time in my life where I have said they don't deserve food because they're brown. And never, ever, 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 ever.
They don't deserve anything because they're Arab, because they're Muslim. Wow.
Never have I ever fucking said that. Ever, ever, ever. TH will not stop lying. Same with Lou. Same with Blonde Patriot.
But I don't understand that. None of us are just one thing. I honestly had the hardest time when I first reverted to Islam because And I think I spoke a lot about that on here because it was hard to give up the Jesus that I praised for so many years. The infinity, the 3 is 1. Now, looking at that in your mouth, boy. You can't tap like a. Wait a lot, okay? The last live, which she has talked about several times. I don't know why people only see what I do.
Nobody has been talking about Tish. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody at all. No one at all.
And how I respond. That's the question I want to ask you guys.
Hi, Dashy.
When you see that I respond to something and I'm debunking the lies that are being said about Tish, how come? What is being said about Tish, though? Why are you pulling her back into the drama? And then I'll talk with you guys more about it, okay? Oh, I got you cheddar fries. I didn't know you still have your Takis at the fridge. So I got you cheddar fries and there's sour cream and onion Pringles if you want them. You want the Pringles then? Oh, shut up. You love the Pringles. Here. Into it. SG has been bringing Tish into this shit.
SG hasn't been bringing Tish up at all. You're lying.
For months. No, months.
That is a lie. That's a straight up lie.
And I tread lightly because I don't like to. I haven't even brought up speak about Tish in any way because there are so many.
Yeah, they were talking about you too, which, I mean, seriously,
Go twist and squad and, hey Everest, and push things into circles until they can't be pushed into circles anymore. Hold on.
shocking. This bitch is like lying, saying people.
And how I respond. That's the question I want to ask you guys. When you see that I respond to something and I'm debunking the lies.
You're not debunking any lie. Nobody was talking about Tish.
That are being said about Tish. How come?
Nobody was talking about Tish. Nobody. Nobody at all. Nobody was talking about Tish.
Just don't go ask SG. Why are you telling the lies about Tish? Why is it even a question to me why I'm doing it? I'm not just doing it out of thin fucking air. And I don't think.
Yes, you are doing it out of thin air.
That I owe anybody. No, it's okay. I just wanted to know about that real quick. Hey, Trumpz, baby. So, did you read my message? Okay. Cut it off because I went out. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, thank you so much.
Hi, coward.
So that's my thing. I get upset because every time I mention anything to do with her, I get jumped. And that didn't happen this time. I was just asked a question, so I'm not tripping about that. But what I am gonna say, thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much. What I am gonna say is why can't.
Yeah, but you don't get jumped because nobody was even talking about Tish. But I'll tell you what, Hidden Blessings got jumped. Coward Strikes Back got jumped just for being my friends. Just for being my friends. Arnett's been jumped. Tandra's been jumped.
Is why can't I defend her? I'm sitting here defending Swiss and Janelle about shit. I don't have.
Yeah, but you're defending Swiss and Janelle, and nobody's even saying anything about them either. Nobody's saying anything about Tish. Nobody's saying anything about Swiss and Janelle. Nobody's saying anything about you. Nobody's saying anything about Lou. It's just you. God's in trouble.
Any issues or problems. And the last time I interacted with her, her and Marcy did a live, and I went in there. There's no issues between any of us. Just because we all don't go up on panels together and we all don't talk every.
Wait, that was a long fucking time ago that Marcy and Tish did a live. I mean, it's a long time ago. Nobody's talking. Nobody's doing it. You're the one trying to stir trouble.
Whatever. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that when I have two people like Sharon and Tracy who are constantly lying, that I can't post proof.
Constantly lying about what? Nothing was going on. Nothing.
They said. So that's why it's being brought up. First of all, because Tracy will not let up. She will not stop. She is doubling down in every which way. What are you talking about? I haven't been lying. All the N-words she said 50 million times. I didn't say the N. Then she doubled down on all the other shit she keeps saying. You know, all the racist, prejudice shit she's saying about.
And thank you, coward. He's a piece of shit. Of course, they love him. If SG talks about Tom Reed, then, you know, poor Tom Reed. They're so psycho. I mean, like, this bitch is trying to pretend that shit's going on that isn't even going on. TH is psycho.
Ethnic cultures, dirty gypsies, dirty towel heads. Didn't say that.
I didn't call you a dirty towel head. I've never called somebody a towel head or a rag head or anything like that. Hi, Nat. I never, ever, ever. The N word, no. I mean, you gotta stop. Like,
stuff, all the jokes she's making about Mexican and Spanish people.
What jokes am I making about Mexican and Spanish people? What jokes am I making about Mexican and Spanish people?
About people who are friends with me, how they must love Hamas, you know, whatever. About how fucking stage 5 malnutrition, how that's propaganda, you know.
Stage 5 malnutrition. I didn't even know there was like stages to malnutrition. I really didn't know that, but I do know that your friend Lou calls me stage 11 cancer. So yeah.
And that's SG. Anything that's not white isn't right to her. Okay. So
ever in my life have I ever said anything that's not white isn't right? Never in my life. Never in my life. Never in my entire life. How dare you think you get to come on live streams, TH, and fucking slander and lie?
My point is I am sick and tired of hearing her and of hearing Tracy and Sharon, which I was going to say SB, lie and say that Tish called us all white trash junkies and told us all to commit, you know what?
I don't even know why you're even bringing that up. Nobody is bringing that up at all. Nobody. Yeah, you're stage 1000 trouble stirring.
So that is why I did that short. Because I wanted to prove, since nobody else did it, I mean, there were other people in there who could have done that.
Prove what? Prove what? Nobody's even talking about it anymore. Prove what?
Now, some of them, it's because they don't put themselves in any of it, you know, and they've already spoke up, and that's it. And I respect them for that. I respect them for not putting themselves in a bunch of shit. They say, like, they mean what they say what they mean, type of thing, you know? However, I'm sick of Tracy getting troll accounts and every time coming in here saying some shit.
Yeah, I have 3 accounts. Arnold the Coyote, Stella Dora, and this one. So, can you guys hear it well, or is it, like, tinny, or what? I don't know. I mean, why are you... I don't understand why you're such a fucking liar. Like, TH, why are you such a fucking liar? I don't understand. How can you, like, be such a liar and be okay with yourself? It's so weird to me.
Some shit about it. Oh, well, you're always... I don't have any troll accounts. Last time she came in here with her Stella Dora account, that's what she kept saying. That's why she got blocked on that account.
That's what I kept saying. What did I keep saying? What are you talking about? What did I keep saying? What did I keep saying? You are a liar.
Yes, yeah, Trumpz, exactly. That's why she got blocked on that account, because she came in here saying
like, Trump won't even admit that I didn't delete her fucking comment, that her comment's been there all along.
Sharon, she lied about things that we talked about and things that were said and all this other shit. Like, she did the post saying, okay? She did the post saying, oh, that's a lie. The conversation we were having was about the N-word, and I was being released from prison that morning. You're a fucking liar. In my little short that I released last, well,
you're just trying to cause trouble. That's it.
Early this morning, I showed our conversation, well, most of it, because I don't like to do that.
You love to do that. You do it all the fucking time. You send all of the text messages between you and Cindy to someone. You sent all of the text messages between you and Sharon to Janelle. You fucking love to do this shit. You love it. You're a sick bitch, man.
You really don't. And I wouldn't show anything too mega personal. However, she's lying to you guys. And the people who drink their fucking Kool-Aid.
Lying about what? Nobody's even talking about it. Nobody's even talking about it. Lying about what?
Listening to it. So I have proof. Why is it wrong for me to show proof? If I don't show proof.
Proof of what? Nobody could even make heads or tails out of your short.
Or if I don't say anything, then I'm a piece of shit, a liar, and then I get all this other shit said to me. You know, so all I'm asking is, if you see shit that I'm posting, it's not about that person directly or for any personal reason.
Nobody even knows what that even means. What you're saying right there. What does that even mean?
Other than debunking the lies that Tracy and Sharon bring up. And Sharon said that Tish called everybody white trash.
Okay. Nobody was even talking about that. I don't understand. Why are you speaking about anything like that? Why?
Junkies that has consistently been talking about. No, it hasn't. These lies. So that's a fucking lie. You are lying, a shit stirring bitch, man. If you're wondering why somebody would post debunking a lie, you should go check out all of her lives and see the shit she says about it. You know, and that's one of the things that Sharon and I argued about, because she said, you know, it bothered me that you stuck up for that girl. She don't. And then
You're just trying to fucking cause trouble any which way you can. Miserable bitch.
Tracy in the comments said, well, she hates all of us. I don't know why you keep sticking up for her. You know, and then in the text,
I don't even know what you're talking about there. Like, you need to just stop trying to cause fucking trouble, man. There's something wrong with you.
Never seen it. She uses the words, as she quote unquote supposedly saw this and
shut the fuck up, would you?
Commentary on it. But I was going to jail or getting out of jail or whatever. I posted the exact words that she said. And I posted the screenshot. I didn't just clap it to the message. No. You can see up on the top.
Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares. All you look like is somebody trying to cause trouble about something that nobody was talking about.
You can see that it was messages, and if anybody questions it, I'll do a screen recording. Scrolling to show you that it is a text, and I'm not making anything
Of
up.
course you would, because you love showing your personal texts with people. Because you're that fucking disgusting.
But the point is, you're not going to lie and say that it wasn't about that, so you can save face with your friend Tracy. No, bitch.
Why are you calling me Tracy? Like, I'm not saying that's doxing me or anything, but what is this about? Like, what's your gig?
Said that because I told you in writing, if he said that, I'm going to have something to say. And I told her that as well. But I know she didn't say that because what she said was, if you guys want to.
I don't know why you're even talking about it. Yeah, mindless blather. Like, yeah, knucklehead. Like, what the fuck?
Say 1, 2, 3. If you guys want to do 1, 2, 3. And then she said, our ancestors fought a long time to be free and to uplift each other and to be able to do. It was about that.
Nobody said our ancestors fought a long time to be able to be free. Nobody said anything like that. That was not. No. She was arguing with Swiss because of Chosen One community and whatever, and Swiss and some bullshit. Whatever, but she didn't say because our ancestors fought hard to be free. No. That was not. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Anybody's ethnic backgrounds or the race we all are. So that is why it was brought up by me. I'm not bringing her up. It was brought up by me on my channel because Sharon and fucking Tracy won't stop bringing it up.
You're a liar. That's a lie, TH. That's a complete and utter lie right there. That is a complete and utter lie. You just you don't care at all about lying, huh? Just like how you keep saying in front of your kids that people call them idiots on social media. That's a fucking lie, man. You're sick.
Whether they only talk about it for 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 2 seconds.
We haven't talked about it at all.
They're still talking about it. They will not let it go. And it keeps getting brought up in almost every live they do. Not every live, but almost every live.
That is a fucking lie. That's a lie right there.
So you know what? If I'm going to post something to prove I'm not lying, and to prove that I didn't say something, why can't I post something to prove she didn't say something? It's nothing negative on her. It's nothing bad on her. It's nothing that's not public. I don't know why, but the live that was done that day is still public. It's still public.
It was almost 2 years ago.
So anyone can go over there and watch it. No, I'm not talking about just you. That's why I made it known. I don't know if you heard all of what I just said, but I said the attacking, whatever, that's not what was done today. You just asked a question. But I am asked, not just by you, by several other people, like what I'm doing is wrong. And that's the point. So that's why I'm telling other.
Nobody's saying anything to you, TH.
People who have that question and who want to fucking shake me out as this bad person who's putting her in the drama. No. That's not what I'm doing. All I'm doing is responding to what they keep saying.
You're lying, TH. Nobody's doing any of that.
What I'm doing. Showing that. If you were the only person who asked that question, I wouldn't have came live to respond. I would have just left my comment because I had already.
Stephanie, you were the only person, I guess, because I don't see anybody else asking it. This bitch is just, she's lying. She's lying.
The problem is that you're not the only person, and that every time I say anything, I get pegged out to be this terrible person, like I'm doing something wrong.
Nobody even said a word, okay? Not at all.
Terrible, because here has ass, doing the nastiest shit to everybody. And here's Sharon lying about it. And I also post in my, which that's going to be the one and only time. And I've already said, I posted on there, you know, if she wants me to take it down, the second anybody, you know, if she says anything that.
In the meantime, your chat is saying, I woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and Scammer G, first of all, I'm no scammer, was trying to rage but couldn't get a signal from the tent, laughing my fucking ass off. I also don't live in a tent. And Lou says, Carrie, man, that was beautiful, wasn't it? LOL, she wanted to bitch so bad. Carrie Man says, Lou, that's karma. God don't like ugly. Like, excuse me?
You know, any of you guys that are close friends with her that she would like it to come down, I'll take it down in a second. No problem. And it took me a lot, to be honest with you. It's been months.
Right, well, TH is sitting there fucking lying.
You know, of Tracy and
you're lying.
Sharon saying this shit.
You're lying,
and I just said, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. It's like what you said, Steph, how she doesn't want to be brought into it. She just wants to have peace, and that's it. You know, and that's why I made.
You know what, Steph? So do I. I think we would all like a little peace. Yeah, I think we would all like a little peace. Yeah.
To keep in that short, that part where she says that, you know, fuck this, I don't care about any of it anymore. Say what you want, do what you want. I want peace. You know, I want to lift people up. I want to have positivity. Exactly, Stephanie. So
shut up. Shut the fuck up. TH, shut up.
Like I said, if you or anyone else speak with her personally, like you have a private relationship with her, please. If anything is ever said, like, you know, I would rather take that down, please tell me, and I will take it down. No problem. And I'm sorry if it does, you know, to her come off that way. I doubt it, because at this point, you know, as much as a lot of us don't want to be in the.
Are you kidding? I mean, if that was the case, she'd have already said, take it down. I mean, but instead, it's like, it'll be blamed on me that she had to relive the whole thing again or something, I'm sure. You know, like, in the meantime, I got my own cancer battle going on. I mean, how about fucking you bitches just stop lying, man?
I can't imagine how that feels to have somebody
mentioning her
say that you're racist or prejudiced when you are biracial yourself.
That's not even occurring, TH. You're just trying to make people's lives difficult.
You know, when your mother is white, when your sister is white, when you have an eclectic family background as it is, you know, and you have somebody constantly depicting the picture of who you are, you know, belittling you, saying that you.
Who's doing that?
You don't. That you didn't. You know what I mean? So I can imagine how that feels. And then to just never really clap back. She always is like the better person in every scenario. I don't know how she does.
You are a fucking troublemaking mother.
You are a trouble motherfucking making bitch. You really are. You really are.
Fucking piece of shit fuck. Nobody was saying shit about Tish. You are a troublemaking shit.
Because I could. And for that year I was gone, that's the only way I could. By leaving. And not saying anything.
Bitch. What do you mean? Oh, for the year you were gone and not seeing anything? Or was it that they were harassing you the whole year you were gone? But any way you look at it, that was nobody from this channel. That was none of us doing that to you.
You know, when people send me like, yeah, I know. Exactly. And that's why I said this is the one and only time that I will be posting this. But usually, it's just me talking with no proof. So instead of arguing with the bitches, it's still no proof.
What are you proving? I don't even know what you're proving. That you're a fucking shit stirring bitch.
Same thing on when they said I had made a comment when I really said, methadone is better than binging out. I just posted it and I didn't talk about it.
Okay, binging out. Everybody's already heard. No BS confirmed. Okay, all right. That's over and past. Forget about it. Okay, binging out. Okay, kind of sounds like binging out. And whatever. It's over.
Anymore. I might have mentioned it at the end of the live or whatever, but to say, hey, this short is up there, I posted the proof. Oh, that's okay, Lou. Thank you for being here anyways. I know you have a busy birthday.
Yes, self admits it. Absolutely hates me. Says it herself. Yeah.
Wait, girl. But that's the point. Instead of me continuing to talk and talk, because I'm known as the liar, right? So instead of me just saying something all the time, you know what? I'm going to post it. And it did take me a long time because I didn't want to offend her or put her in the middle of anything. But at the same time, I thought in my mind, you know what? I'm sick and tired of hearing this shit from them too. I'm sick and tired of them bitching about me, saying how I defend this and I hate my own people.
TH, I don't do that to you. I really would rather not even have to fucking deal with you, to be quite frank. I got my own shit going on in life. I know you guys, I mean, seriously, like, really.
That's what they're saying now. That's why it's being brought up now. Not because of, just her. It's because of me affiliating with defending it. Saying I didn't say that. That
I don't even, nobody's even bringing up Tish or anything like that. Nobody is, except you.
I'm lying and I'm just agreeing with her because I hate my own people. And before that, it's because Sharon likes to keep bringing it up out of nowhere.
Nobody brought it up.
Can you believe the nerve of Tiffany? And how could she defend that? And, she called me this.
Nobody was doing that to you. Nobody said that to you. It didn't happen.
They called us that. They're addiction shamers. And look at the videos about Maddie.
None of that happened to you. You are just fired up because you've hated me since day one.
That's why I put the screenshots about, showing that even 3-4 years ago, she was making fun of Maddie up until last night or today or whatever it was, when she was making her faces about Maddie being sober. Well, I'm not going to comment on her sobriety, like wink, wink. So that's the point. But like I said, as much as you guys make.
All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. You know who else made fun of Maddie? Tish. Tish did. Connie M did. I've never been a person who, I don't watch Maddie. I'm not a Maddie person, but yeah, Tish did. In fact, Tish had Maddie kicked out of McDonald's or Burger King. Yeah, I think Burger King. Kicked out in the cold, along with who else did that? Connie M, along with Jules. And when I guess Maddie fell asleep on a live stream, so I think the only one who knew Jesse Hope's address. I'm sorry, not Jesse Hope's address. Maddie's address was Jesse Hope. And Jules. In the dead of winter, they got her kicked out. And then they laughed. Oh, Mosaic also. She was another one who harass the shit out of Maddie. So, TH, when you're gonna sit there and say this shit, are you gonna point out everyone? How about Andrea? You gonna point out everyone? Tisha's channel was built off Maddie, making fun of Maddie. Sharon's wasn't. Tisha's was. And I'm not trying to, put down, the, holier than thou woman. But I mean, are they gonna like lie about that? Connie M's channel was built of harassing Maddie.
You think I'm doing it for drama or clout or whatever? I swear to God, I'm not. Believe the nerve of Tiffany, and how could she defend that? And, she called me this 4 years ago. She was making fun of Maddie up until last night or today or whatever it was, when she was making her faces about Maddie being sober. Well, I'm not going to comment on her sobriety, like week. So that's the point. But like I said,
No. The point is, nobody harassed Peach about her mother. I didn't harass her about her mother. I didn't ask her to show the death certificate. I am really the amount of fucking sheer harassment that I had gone through because I found it offensive that this person who brags about money, same with Mosaic, we're both uh, we're both, fucking look at DDP, how badly he harassed. Look at Jesco, how badly he harassed Maddie. Trumpz was in there harassing Maddie. TH, how come you're not gonna, like, if you're gonna point out one person harassing Maddie, are you gonna point out everything? You don't get to fuck around like that, bitch.
much as you guys may think I'm doing it for drama or clout or whatever, I swear to God, I'm not. But I've never been known to prove anything, and you guys know that. The farthest
You've been never known to prove anything. Good looking out.
thing that I've done is threatened all the things I was going to say. To say what people told me or things that I know about them.
To say what people told you, your friends, what you know about them. So you were threatening your friends. You're a piece of shit.
I've never actually went through with proving what I'm saying is true.
It's not.
And it was important to me to prove that because of the subject. That's, I don't know, like I said, that's the only time in the first.
You didn't prove anything. You didn't prove anything.
The last time that I will do anything. And again, if anybody knows that it's offensive or bothers her.
You know what you proved is that you got me to fucking bring up Tish. That's what you proved. So it won't be you that gets called out. Or it won't even be Tish that gets called out. That, just won't fucking admit that basically nobody told her to fucking show her mother's death certificate. She knows what you know, how much I've been harassed, you know, and saying you're going to grind yourself into my dead father's face and make me call you mommy. Like, come on now. But anyway, I don't have anything against Tish. Did I say something? That's already been apologized for. I didn't call her the N word though. But the bottom line is that the only thing here that we're going to see is not everybody say, yeah, but well, uh, you know, I harass Maddie too. Yeah, and I harass Maddie too. And I harass Maddie too. And I harass Maddie too. And TH is clearly stating here that she never comes with any proof. But the only thing that she's proving here is that she's trying to post something out to cause some fucking hatred against SG. And none of them will say, and since we're all so fucking cowardly, we will remain on this hate train. And I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the people who want to sit on a hate train. Sit on a hate train. Like, people know that having David's bra in their fucking live stream is wrong. So wrong. To yell at Tanger while entertaining David's bra and defending Lou is fucking gross.
I will take it down in a second. I just feel that these two people, instead of all of us, like you said, Stephanie, going round and round and round and round and round, and that's what I said when you came in here.
This isn't going round and round and round and round. Sharon ate ice cream. I got cancer. Some people were just our friends. Annette just didn't want to be involved in a bunch of fucking bitches that are fucking horrible people. Just wanted to move on. And those were our crimes. This isn't a back and forth thing. This isn't, you know, we're all like fucking sitting there going, what the fuck? Like, huh?
The other day. Why? And by the way, since you're in here, I don't know if you left after I flipped it. You know, I got pissed. But I wasn't speaking towards you. You know, and every time that gets brought up, I say it again. No, because I don't think you were being disrespectful. And I don't think there was anything wrong.
It doesn't get brought up only by you.
What you were doing. You came in, you spoke what you felt, and that was it. You weren't calling any.
And none of us can do that. DB? Who's DB? Who's DB? Oh, I know. It's Munchie. Right. It shocks me, anybody that has a conversation with that. It's shocking. It's shocking. It's just shocking.
Anybody names, you weren't cussing, you weren't, which I can't say shit about cussing because I do that shit all the time, but it's just the point. You know, you didn't come in here after the fool. So if you took that personal, it was not leaning towards you. It was leaning towards the couple people who had asked me to keep them out of my issues with SG, to ask me not to judge them on their friendships with SG. Yeah, if I speak to anybody, if I speak to Munchie, if I speak to any of them, I'm being judged. Or they'll come into my chat.
I don't know why you have a problem with SG.
Question me or text me and question me. Yeah, they can speak to Munchie, or they can go and meet up with her, or they can go in her chat, or they can do whatever they want. But when it comes to me, I can never just be kosher. It's never enough. Kosher? Even if I'm.
She wants to be kosher. She wants to be kosher. Fucking the irony.
Making clear, hey, I'm not going to be your friend, and they're making clear, obviously. You know, I'm never going to stop being talked about. I'm never going to stop being mocked and laughed at, and I'm not stupid. I know that that's going to happen.
No, actually, you will be. You weren't talked about before, and not by us anyway. I need you to leave me and my friends. I need you to leave us the fuck alone. Really, seriously.
You know, but at the same time, or question. Like somebody said I was talking shit about them. So of course, now if I don't private my lives, if I don't private them, then I must be lying and it must be the truth. You know, I'm not saying that's what was said, but that's just how it is in the community.
So you're not saying that's what was said. So you're just lying. So you're a fucking liar.
But for me, there's the reason I private them. The people who are here, they hear the shit. You know, hey, and I did it. Just so you know, and I said this a lot. That wasn't me or, you know, excusing all the things. No, it wasn't. It was me acknowledging that, okay, you know what, I did hurt you by the things I did, and I understand that's how you feel. I don't agree with a lot of it, but I'm sorry I hurt you, type of thing, because I'm not going to say I lied about something I did not lie about. That's a lot of the problem in this community.
Nobody even knows what the fuck this bitch is talking about half the time.
They will say we are all liars just because our perspective is different. Or just
No. Someone's perspective being different means they just see it a different kind of way. That's not somebody lying about something. Like, you are a liar. You're a straight up liar. You're a straight up liar, bitch.
because we see things differently. And that's
No, you're a straight up liar. You're a straight up liar.
not the case at all. You know, and nobody's entitled to our personal business, our addresses, where we live.
Except unless you're going to send them to Munchie, or you think it's fine and dandy that this one does or that one does. Seriously?
You know what I mean? So there are certain lines that can never be crossed again for me. However, I am not the kind of person who just stays mad. I don't hold grudges. I don't stay that way.
You are a liar. That's a lie.
And I don't hold things in my stomach. I remember them, but I don't hold them there. And I have no hatred or no ill wish towards anyone. You know, the only people that I have hatred in my heart for is Tracy.
Why? CH. Recently, I played an older live stream when you first came around, and I didn't even know who you were, really. To prove that we were all just sitting there trying to say to you that we didn't know you, and we were very offended by that they were calling you these things and stuff. You were having none of it. You were having none of it. Lou says, I wouldn't pay a dime to hear the same crap daily. She's possessed. Carrie Man, who never stops talking about me and Annette, lying about us, lying, says the only reason I tuned in is to see the internet cut out or something. The only reason I tuned in is to see the internet cut out. How would you even know if my internet was going to cut out? She couldn't find a couch to rent last night. I don't rent couches. Lou says, I need to put out the white light when that demon is on. She's possessed. I don't know what that means. Carrie Mann says, Lou, she really is. And that stupid ass sheep, the empty headed one, follows right along. Lou says, Carrie Mann, LOL. She's having to pay in drugs or folding money. No credit accepted. Trumpz says, head gangster, Carrie Man. Lou says, by the way, they need to shut the fuck up about where and how you live. Are they paying your rent? Excuse me? Like, what? Carrie Man says, she probably didn't replace the Smirnoff Smash she stole from them. And they said, hell nah, you ain't coming back here, lush. First of all of that is incorrect. That's all incorrect. Trump's, you're impressed with Carrie Man? You think they're a head gangster, do you? Okay.
Seriously. I don't have hatred for Sharon, but I have hurt. I'm hurt with her because I truly did feel like we were building a friendship. And then I just realized the pattern. She was only kind when she sold her food stamps and she needed help.
Sold her food stamps when she needed help. You hearing yourself? She was only kind when she sold her food stamps when she needed help. You know that that's a lie. You know that you've never bought food stamps from Sharon. You know that's a lie. You know it is. You know it's a fucking lie. You have no problem lying, do you?
But she was always coming in here. She was always coming in here. And, trying to call me out on shit. Like if I answered the phone to my husband.
She didn't try to call you out and answering the phone to your husband. You're a fucking liar. That didn't happen. That's a lie. You are a lying twat bag bitch.
Of 6 kids, a grandbaby, 2 girls.
And shut up. You have 6 kids, a grandbaby, 2 girls, blah, 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 blah. That's that's the amount of people you lie about to collect benefits for. You're the liar collecting benefits on all these people. Where are they all? You are a liar. You are a liar. You are a liar.
So technically, a husband, a family. So there might be spaces, and by all means, if people have to leave, by all means. But I'm not the person I was when I started in this community where I would just scream at my kid or not answer them because I'm too busy on live stream. My opinion then was...
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are still a lying twat bag bitch.
This is my time. But through therapy, through understanding of my kids and how they felt, I started learning, no, every second of my life is their time. Yes, I can still...
Yes, she is a liar. Good for nothing. Yeah. Good night, coward. Good night. Make sure to thumbs up.
live streams. Yes, I can still do social media. But at their age, they have a fucking choice. And their choice matters. And their voice matters. And if they want to call me for something, even if they're upstairs and I'm down, it is my responsibility, even if it puts people...
You sound like a fucking idiot. Who are you telling this to? This is common knowledge amongst parents. If you're going to claim to have 8 kids and all these kids and stuff, and only within the last couple of months, you're claiming that with therapy you've learned. I mean, shut the fuck up, bitch.
On live on hold for 10 minutes. It's my job to make sure my children's needs are met, and I do not put my social media presence before my family. And I will stand by that. And that's one of the mistakes I made.
When is it going to be your husband's job to make certain that your family's needs are met? Is it ever? Is it ever? Just curious.
Oh, well, I can have me time. Because I isolated for 7 years where I have no me time.
You isolated for 7 years? What are you fucking talking about? What are you even talking about right there? You isolated for 7 years? What are you even talking about? You are a fucking lying bitch. You really are a lying bitch.
During my sobriety, I gave my husband my phone, my keys. I had no social media in them years. Yeah, I had those Facebooks, but you guys all see they're not active.
You are such a fucking lying bitch. You just never stop lying. You fucking just never stop lying, do you?
So that's the point. I was just coming out of isolating myself, and I wanted to just be free and have my own time. And it wasn't fair for me to scream and yell at my kids every time they wanted that time too. Like now, I'm downstairs, but there's a room I'm in. In fact, he's in the next room over. I can see him, I can hear him, but there's a space between us, So,
that doesn't mean you're spending time with them. That doesn't mean that. That you just fed him fucking what are those like potato chips, sour cream, and the hot chips or whatever, hot cheddar. You have handicap fries or whatever they are. That's what you just fed him. Psycho, man. These are some fucking ridiculous lies, too. Like,
if he comes downstairs, that's fine too. If it's something serious or important, I'll mute it and that's it. Let me get to the comments. Hold on. Oh my gosh, Lou.
You know what is fucking serious and important is that you keep lying to your kids and telling them that people on social media are calling them idiots and making fun of them. You're literally lying to those kids. You're lying to those children every fucking day and telling them people are calling them idiots.
Stephanie, she accidentally put dish soap in her coffee.
Has anybody ever done that? I've never done that.
Oh my God, Lou, you're hilarious.
Yeah,
right, Trumpz, that's what I'm saying. But people do believe her, girl. People believe her to the T. And people believe fucking Tracy too. And I don't understand how.
Yeah, Trump's. Here's the thing. Trump's. I didn't remove your comment. So when you said, "Oh, why did you delete my comment?" SG. Oh, because you can't handle the truth. But I didn't delete your comment. It's right there. I told you have to click newest, and then it comes up. But you don't say anything at all. You just keep going along with saying I'm a liar and Annette's a liar. I don't know. No.
The propaganda and bullshit they spread is real propaganda. Come on, Bungie. You want to sit with Mama? Come on, I'll sit down. Come on. Come on, dog. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bitch. You have my mind. You have my mind. And still, Mama, you. Now you don't look at him. And Buster, look. All right. Yeah. What was she saying about Buster?
Probably nothing.
Technical difficulties. Ooh.
I thought you fuckers went around for that shit.
Go back live. It's not on there though. I think she privated it. Members only or whatever. Come on, Poopy Dookie Dookie Dookie. Come on, Poopy Dookie. I don't know why I get so mad at how I am with my kitty kitty. I love my busty 8 years old though. Do you talk to me like that? I do love you though. I do. Amen, Lou. Yes, he did. And why? Look, Tom, in my opinion, she can get in a lot of trouble with all the fucking rumors she spreads about.
So I can get in a lot of trouble with the rumors I spread about Tom. What rumors? Those are facts, bitch.
Why would you do that, Buster? He just took his face and pushed my boxes down so he could lay on top of that box. Look how tiny that fucking box is. By the way, combo. See? Skincare box over there that he dropped me. Anyway, so that's why for the other people who was asking me, it wasn't so much. Yeah, after I had seen your comment, I replied. then I look through, you know, you go on, because I have a lot of people, like, where their comments get hidden immediately. So
She's fucking ghetto loud. So Lou says, by the way, okay, okay, Carrie Mann says, Ollie has the real picture of the attic hoard. Actually, she doesn't. Lou says, Connie M. done it. Because she's talking about getting a petition. Carrie Mann says, you guys need to contact YouTube and let them know how she kept posting the Go Fraud Me and uses cancer in her title, yet cancer bullies, especially that girl. Nobody's cancer bullying anybody except them. They are. Over here, we don't cancer be. We don't cancer.
YouTube studio. I go and then I check the comments. I screenshotted them though before I deleted them. And it was just people trying to make drama out of me, proving what they have been saying for 6 months is a fucking lie.
Nobody's been saying anything about Tish for 6 months. That's a lie.
So, and like showing on there when she wore her blackface, when she put the hijab and the Barbie.
Yeah, you know how many years ago that was, TH? You've been friends with Sharon since then.
Find the cut yourself Barbie. I wish someone would send me some pictures of that because I can't find them anywhere. But I do have the video of her burning the Barbie.
That's not
also I put up there when she was making fun of SG. She could put her picture on a pie.
Now look at you. Now you want to cause a fight between me and Sharon too. You just won't stop, will you?
Of a hoard, like a hoarder's house, and made her hair like bald on the top and put a cigarette out her mouth. And then the next screenshot was her saying, "Oh, my audience chooses my content, and it's been Maddie a lot because she said she didn't make fun of Maddie. Remember that?" And also shows, debunking more of SG's lies. Well, SG's saying the same shit she said then, Sharon, and she was saying it all when y'all fell out.
Why are you so obsessed with me and Sharon? Explain your mental health instability here. Why are you so obsessed?
So what's different now? So how can you trust two people who the second they fall out, they go back to the same shit? Then they're friends and we're all liars and they're all telling the truth. Come on, y'all. Why are you even giving them views? We need to get their pages off. Tyrion, do you have do you know who started that petition? I want to start a...
Are you hearing yourself? That's brigading. That's against terms of service, bitch. That's brigading. It's against terms of service. You better watch yourself.
Petition to get rid of Sharon's accounts as well. And I think we could do it if we showed like her burning the Barbie with the hijab, her posting, burning the Barbie and then posting the woman who is actually burnt alive at the end. Also the pictures of my kids with turbans on their head, the pictures of her accusing my husband of giving money to Ice Cube, we'll say, because he's Arab.
What are you talking about? Why? You don't have any hatred for Sharon. You said that.
Pictures of her wearing the blackface, making fun of black men, homeless black men, yet every time someone brings up
Homeless black men.
How she was beaten by Polo, she threatens us and says, "Do you want to be his next charge?" Even though I've gotten all those pictures of all her arms beaten up to shit, her coffee broken on the ground. We have the proof where he's yelling at her, telling her to get off the line, stop talking about Ollie. I also have the proof where it says he's holding all her clothes and her laptop and everything until she pays him.
Wow. So have you just been like, building up proof against Sharon, even though you've also pretended to be friends with her, like, since all of that? Like,
yeah. Okay, thank you, Carrie Ann. Thank you, Lou. Okay. Oh gosh, Carrie Ann, I bet she does too. Okay. Boy, I don't know. 2099? I'll be 100. So you'll be, yeah.
All right, here's your kids wanting some attention. Did you give them any?
I was, hold on. 24. So, like, I would order it and then it would cancel it, right? I would get the free Walmart Plus, so the delivery was free, and they kept saying that delivery should be free, $30 or more, but that's not how it is for food order, you know? And it wouldn't let me, so I figured out a way to where it did let me. I ordered everything, I had the number and everything, and I'm like, I'm not paying for shipping. So then I thought I figured it out again.
So you're just scamming. You're just scamming anytime you possibly can be scamming, huh? You know all the scams, huh?
Just kept taking it back, like not letting me have the shipping, and you have to pay for the shipping, you know? And you have to I'll stay over in your room. Okay? If you need something, come let me know, but
You just said if your kids need something, then you're gonna mute yourself and go.
So, anyways, it was fucking up. So we were talking about that, and she had sent me.
I don't think people who bring up the past have mental issues. I think people who are lying about it have mental issues. And yeah, she got mad at her son for wasting water. Yeah.
Proof that she was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go steal. And she's like, I have $3 and something, so I do have that. And she was telling me about how scared she was. I have the voice clip of her where she was freaking out because she had to go steal. So I don't know why she's fucking talking shit about everybody else and making all these stupid ass comments about how I talk and ghetto this and all the people who keep saying shit like that. It's stupid as hell.
Actually, Sharon hasn't even really been live at all. I mean, I don't understand. So you're actually the one doing all this. You are. You and your friend Lou.
You know, I don't understand that. And here you are, Sharon, stealing because you sell your food stamps. Come on, man. You guys are two grown-ass adults. Why don't you go get a fucking job? Why isn't she working? Please tell me, because, look, there's no fucking way. She has food stamps, she has identification. You cannot get food stamps, and if you lost it, then you can get it printed out from them. You can get your fucking information.
You say you are a fucking asshole, man. You are a real fucking asshole. Good night, Dashy Dies.
All of it, printed out from DHS. I never got a birth certificate for Ibrahim, okay? I was in a domestic violence shelter, and then I moved out here. I never ended.
Why wouldn't you get a birth certificate for him? Of course you would get a birth certificate for your kid.
Of going back there, all the way back there to get a fucking birth certificate. I only had the certificate of birth.
And they give it to you at the hospital. I mean,
They gave me straight out of the fucking hospital. And I had lost that. It was the only one I lost. I didn't lose anybody else's shit, just that piece of paper. But DHS had it. So guess what I did? I printed that out. And because everything on the top of it, they let me use it. So you can't use excuses. If you you have enough information to get food stamps, you got enough information to get a fucking job.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Don't be fucking preaching at people about jobs.
I don't understand how she's not working. Because you have to now to get food stamps. They'll send your ass to fucking back. If you don't have any kind of job working any kind of hours, they will send you to back now. Even if you have kids, like with me, they are going to send me to back unless I get a job during the day when the kids go back to school. And that's fine with me. I got no problems with that.
You could have a job now. I mean, people don't quit their jobs during the summertime. Yeah, you should have had a job a long time ago, quite frankly.
More time spent on her than she spent on her mother. What?
Now you're gonna sit in there and talk about Sharon's mother. I mean, like, seriously, like, you just have no Knowledge of right from wrong.
Hold on, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
When you get a shit mod that doesn't remove anything.
All right, Darian, is there any way that you can show me? I don't have any screenshots of her doing that, and I will have to have some kind of proof. But as long as somebody can help me with that and give me that, I'll do it. I'll call Sid. I'll do it all. I'm dead ass serious. Yeah, I know what you guys are talking about now. Okay. Yeah, exactly. But what did you mean by yours? You said you spent you time spent on her that she spent on her mother in her lifetime. Do you mean that I spent more time on her than she has with her mother? Sorry, babe, I'm confused. What you mean?
Wow. What is wrong with you and your chat?
How do you know, trumpz?
But, they use that, exactly, to get whatever the fuck that they want. And she also uses in her live streams on the bottom, scrolls down, it says, can you donate to my channel so I can continue doing content? So that means whoever's
So fucking what, bitch? So what?
giving her money, you're paying her to say the N-word, to call people names.
Nobody's saying the N-word, all right? You need to stop your fucking lies, you fucking you are a lying, scamming bitch. If anybody's the biggest scammer, you are one of them, for sure.
To talk about people's ethnicity, the color of their skin, the country that they're from.
Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. Nobody is doing that.
I mean, she is just disgusting.
Now who are you speaking about?
I got cherry cola this time. Oh, yummy. Okay, Darian, I'll message Munchie. Well,
Oh, will you? You got it like that with Munchie, do you?
comment on her thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a fucking fact. Oh, and she told me that one time too. When I asked her, I was like, why didn't you just get your food? Like, because I would ask her that shit. And she was like, well, I went and stopped my mama. I got her this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, I can't say nothing about that because that's your mom. And that is an honorable thing to do, is to help your mom. So I'm not going to sit here and say anything about that because,
Well, you just did say something about it.
that's your mother. But it just pisses me off because I get fucked with so bad about how many kids I have, and they laugh at me so.
Nobody knows how many kids you have. Not even us, because you've been lying for so long.
About it, and just, you know what? That's what my father worked so fucking hard for.
No,
my family.
No. He didn't work so hard for you to be able to pop out. And who knows how many kids. To fucking marry some guy to give him a green card and insurance and food stamps.
My mom always had a job. That's what they worked so hard for. So that if their kids or family did need help.
Pretty sure you said your mom was a stay-at-home mom.
That shit. You know what I mean? Everybody pays into that shit. Now it'd be different if I never worked a day in my life. If my family was like 10 or 8.
Yeah, no, but you'll just lie about other people and say that.
But no, just because I am, and I think people think that way about me because when I came into this community, I always advocated for all the different programs and things that you could get from the state. So maybe people thought I got it all. No, bitches, I don't get any of that shit. I got cash for like a year and a half or something like that, all together, not at one time.
You are lying. You're lying. You're a liar.
All together, and it was only because I needed help with school closed, so I applied during those months, both times, okay? Then they sent me a letter saying that I would qualify again. I received help for my DTE twice when it was shut off. And I'm talking from the entire time I've had assistance. I have had Medicaid the whole time with having my kids, but I have not had food stamps the whole time. My son Michael is 18, and I'll say out of his life, it's been 10 years out of his life, on and off that I.
Anything that you say is I don't believe. So, whatever. It's my prerogative.
So, excuse me? Well, no, that's a lie. Oh, almost 11 years now.
See? That's a lie. That's a lie. Excuse me. Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Everything you fucking say is a lie, bitch.
Actually, I'm a year behind. So, almost 11 years. Maybe a little bit over 11 years, but we'll just say between 10 and 11 years, okay? So, I understand that's not a good thing, and that's not something, like, food stamps are not something that is a lifetime thing. Food stamps should not be a crutch. It should be a stepping stone for people struggling. So, I understand that that is a long time. And hey, I'm not fucking proud of it. And it's not like I just packed out kids to collect them on food stamps. You know what I mean? I don't get food stamps for all my kids.
Okay, but here's what I'm not understanding is how many kids did your husband pop out that food stamps are providing for as opposed to him providing for them? And maybe he shouldn't keep popping out kids if all his wives have to be on mass health or not mass or Medicaid or food stamps. I'm not comprehending the building the 3 houses in Palestine. Um, all these kids, all these family members. Wow, this food stamps. You don't even know how many kids you have. Shut up. Shut up.
Like, for example, when Michael and Noah's dads were in their life consistently, I didn't get food for them. I would let their dad get it. And I never got it.
You didn't get food for your kids? You would let their dads get it? Well, they would have to get it or they would starve. But since hubby Muhammad Baba is in their life now, you get food stamps. You've been married to him and for how many fucking years now? I mean, you are a fucking scamming bitch. You are, and so is your husband. So is your husband. So is his family. Go fuck yourself.
From that, I never charged anybody for that or did none of that fucked up shit. I never sold my food stamps. I never did any of that shit. But this community made me out to be a piece of shit. Mostly.
You are a piece of shit. Your husband's a piece of shit. You lied recently and said that Annette, all 3 kids of hers are, she uses them for checks. And you told her to go back to Syria. You're lying now and trying to make it appear that I did something towards Tish and we should argue again. You are a lying twat bag bitch. You are.
Sharon, NSG. If I let my kids get fucking pop, chips, cookies, anything, at the gas station, there she was talking shit.
Why did you say Sharon and SG? You act like everybody in this fucking community hasn't looked at you side-eyed.
Time Michael had said his shoes were getting too small. Well, that was the first fucking time he told me. Mom, my shoes are getting a little small. I need some new ones. Get the kid a pair of fucking shoes, so I'm supposed to get up at that minute, okay?
That wasn't what was said, bitch. But shut up anyway. You're a bitch.
And go buy him a pair of shoes at the mall because you said so, bitch.
No.
When you
So did you not go get them because I said so? You see how you are? Same reason why you said you wouldn't put seatbelts on them because anybody said so.
don't even speak to your kid.
My kid's fine. I think you should always leave my kid out of your fucking dirty ass mouth, okay?
people's kids fat and all that. Bitch, listen, you and your friends, between you three, all of you have talked about all of our kids.
You're a liar.
And your friend did. Angel did call her kids fat.
See how you are? Why are you sucking their asses? Why are you sucking their asses?
And mental, by the way. Now let me stick my ass down and read the fucking comments. Bless you, Saha. One time Michael had said his shoes were getting too small. Well, that was the first fucking time he told me. Mom, my shoes are getting a little small. I need some new ones. Get the kid a pair of fucking shoes. So I'm supposed to get up at that minute, okay? And go buy him a pair of shoes at the mall.
She's a bitch.
Between you three, all of you have talked about all of our kids. And your friend did. Angel did call her kids fat and mental.
So she's only saying that because Swiss had come in, so she wanted to kiss her ass.
By the way. Now let me stick my ass.
Now, she doesn't say to Swiss, anything about Swiss saying, but before you call a kid fat, better make sure your own isn't packing an extra pound. The reason why Angel Baby even said that is because they had harassed her kid, okay?
Down and read the fucking comments.
Oh, that must be terrible for you to have to read people's comments.
Bless you, Saha. Yeah. Just the guy. I really did care about her and love her to death, believe it or not. Maybe that's just how I am. I'm a dumbass bitch. I get it. But I did care about her, and I did believe her. I did want her to do good, and I did want to help her. But damn, every time she doesn't get something right away, or every time she has her panties get in a bunch, now I'm a piece of shit again, that's crazy.
She hasn't even been talking about you. It's been you and Lou talking about Sharon.
People always ask me, how come you act fine if something's not fine? Like when I first came in the community, I would do that with Bibles and stuff like that. How come you act like everything's fine when you know it's not fine? Because if I ever gave a shit about you, and I can keep it to myself, I will.
Shit, this is bullshit. This bitch is a fucking lying twat bag bitch. She came out the gate harassing me and Sharon.
Now, when someone starts talking shit about me or my kids, my parenting, stuff like that, then it's different. But if there's not a need to bring it on YouTube, I'm not going to. I try my hardest to keep the shit off YouTube.
You are a
I've
liar.
made my fucking mistakes though, shit. And that's what I'm trying to correct. Not doing that. But if I have an opportunity to prove that these bitches are lying, I'm gonna prove it. I'm sick of being called that shit. If there's something I can prove, I'm gonna prove it. As
You're not proving anything. You're not proving anything.
long as it's not something personal.
Bitch ain't proving anything then.
Yeah, I know she didn't never fucking work.
How are you gonna prove that? You're gonna prove it? You're gonna prove somebody never worked? I mean, come on now. You don't got a problem with what fucking Swiss said about Angel Baby's kid in your live stream. You just left it there.
I do get people who ask me that all the time. And I always say no. I'm not gonna do that. Because it's not right. It is not right. In my opinion, it's not okay to sell your fucking food stamps. If you see somebody homeless outside on the street and you're inside grocery shopping, now I understand getting.
See, Lou had put in there, oh, people can get 2 for 1 for their food stamps.
Box of crackers, a Gatorade, taking it to them. You know, or if you got cans of food and shit piled up in your house and there's a canned food drive. Yeah, I'm not against doing stuff like that. Because just because we struggle and we need help, I'm not saying we as me and Lou because I feel bad for you. You can't get them, but, you know, we as in me and anybody else who are able to get them, you know, if you have the ability.
I don't understand, but you and your husband are 2 working, able-bodied adults, but you keep saying that about Sharon and her boyfriend.
To give, then do it. That's what humanity is. Even if you yourself are struggling, you come up from the dirt just a little bit to give a little bit of something sweet.
Fuck you. You don't give shit to anybody. You're a bitch.
There's nothing wrong with that. You know, and I get judged for that shit too. And whatever, people can continue to judge because I am not going to change who I am.
Yeah, I wish you would stop lying. You can give to whoever you want, but stop lying.
If I see someone on the street and they're fucking starving, they're outside and eat.
Bitch, you would lie about somebody before you would even fucking...
When I go to the methadone clinic tomorrow, I go, okay?
Who pays for that? Who pays for that? Who pays for that?
He's a vet, and he holds up the picture of him in a uniform. And he admits that he's an alcoholic.
Bitch, you already fucking said you don't like the vets of this country. Don't even start.
Okay. Anyways, you wanted to sit on that chair and all that. I don't even know what the fuck I was just saying.
Stupid shit that you don't really feel that strongly about, and you know it.
Yeah, you are. But you guys more about it, okay? Oh, I got you cheddar fries. I didn't know. See? getting the kids stuff at the gas station yet called me a bitch because I hadn't taken Zachy to the dentist. And when the CPS worker came here,
I didn't call CPS on you. And that's another fucking lie. I am sick and fucking.
posted that shit on social media. I was told by one of my friends to take that shit down, so I ended up taking it down after a couple days. Don't hold him like that, man.
So her kids are doing something to bust her, in my opinion. In my opinion, if he's been shot by a BB gun and this, that, and the other thing, I'm just saying, I don't know, who knows, right? Just saying.
He's on his back. They don't like that. And he already choked on something. Yeah, oh. Please don't do that. It's okay. I was talking to Brahim, not you. Because you were holding him on his back, Jabba. He likes his brothers. He loves his brothers. He coming to...
God, she makes me sick.
And I'll put him in there, but they're already closing the washer, so. His, well, I don't know. They call him Duty. Isn't that funny? I'm sitting here saying, Duty, 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 Duty. Or Dude. It's like D-U-D-E. You know, just keep them in their prayers. And one of them people who are like, give me money. He's like, I'll work. Do you have jobs? You know, do you have food, a sandwich? Like, you know what I mean? Say it. Yeah, that's like so nasty. That is so nasty. Raheem, you don't even know what I'm talking about.
Listen to her kid in the background. That's her kid in the background, okay? Listen to this in the background.
I get a couple cigarettes. Put ramen noodles, sushi, mix that junk together, put salt on it, put Gatorade, mix it up with it. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Okay, what are you doing? What are you going to do? Then go take a shower. Today we're going to go and get some more shampoo and conditioner and body wash and all that. I think we're out, right? Yeah, so.
So how can he take a shower?
Okay, good. He just called today and asked if he could stay a couple more days, the little shit. I know. No, it's been like 11 days altogether. But I guess his dad's supposed to take him school shopping, so he can get the expensive shit. Because I ain't.
You're so gross.
Ooh, Junior mints sound good, girl. Oh, God, girl. Raheem, get out of my conversation, Brody. Brody. Where Buster go?
Brody? Why is she calling her son Brody?
I don't know. Where's from your ass? Yeah, he went. He following his mama. Look.
I thought you got offline when your kids wanted something from you.
See? How dare you, Buster?
Using him.
He go find something. He go find out. Buster's fine. Now turn away. He just
Yeah, Brahim, she wants you to shut up.
Yeah, I hate that too when the sun's right there. Yeah, that's fucked up. That is fucked up.
All of this in front of her kids, too. She's got, yep, Janelle, I told you all she is homeless and bumming on people's couches when she goes live. LMAO. Broke bullshit and dumb yuns will post my foul later. Janelle says, I knew something was going on when her live streams were shorter a few months ago and just very sporadic, and the animal is always right by her. Definitely, they are all in one room or area. Shut the fuck up. Trump says, who really cares? Say, who really cares if she's in pain is more to the point. Who really cares if she's in pain? It's like, wow.
That is fucked up. Nobody should be talking about anybody's freaking kids.
You just talked about my daughter.
It's messed up.
Unreal.
Or you and whoever. Oh, that's why I freaked out.
Freak out because you're a fucking lying, shit-stirring bitch.
And then I got him trumpz.
All fucking live streams are just evil, you know? Lou, just evil in there. No, you've been calling her Ashtray. You haven't been calling her Angel. Lou says, yeah, how can you be level-headed and be friends with that? Carrie Mann says, I believe SG called on Mosaic. Are you fucking kidding me right there? I mean, seriously? Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That is fucked up. What are you doing? It's not.
Yeah, for what they do again and again.
It's fucked up. You know, and it's not by their pupils. I don't know why people say that because it's not by their pupils.
Well,
You know, go get some water, Bubba. Come on. No. Please get some water. Listen. Because you're mid-game. Who cares about that game, Bubba? Okay, but just grab a water, please.
why don't you grab him a water?
You probably have to get one from the side of the fridge and put it up there. Put a couple in the fridge and then take one. They're not out.
Why don't you give him a fucking water? Why don't you put the water in the fridge? What's going on here?
A couple. You don't listen.
You lie. You said that when your kids need you, you're going to hang your fucking social media up.
Anyhow, get one for yourself and drink it, okay? I know water sucks. I don't like water either. But you have to drink it when your allergies are messing up. Jackie's got some bad.
Get the fuck offline and take care of your kid. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? She really is mean to these kids. Big time.
Allergies this year.
Have you taken him to the doctor or anything?
What, baby? Your tooth got chipped? Let me see. What? Move your finger. No, it didn't. No, it did not. Stop putting your dirty hands in your mouth. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Down here, Yubba.
You know what? Why don't you take care of your fucking kids? Why would you have to tell them to wash their hands? I mean, how dirty could their hands even fucking be? All they do is sit inside and play video games.
I'm not being mean, baby, but come on, man. You're a boy, of course you're going to have dirty hands sometimes, but when they are, wash them.
Anybody can have dirty hands.
Okay? He thinks I'm being mean, but I'm not being mean.
He thinks you're being mean because you're humiliating him online again.
Okay, I thought you thought I was being mean. You want some lotion? Okay, yeah, thank you. So I don't know if
Why would he want lotion? Maybe they need, hand soap, towels that are dry, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, body wash. Get offline and go get it, you stupid bitch.
we're right off of an expressway exit. There's a McDonald's right there and all that stuff. He's an older man, very classy. You know, just how he talks, how he acts, you know.
And all you care about is some fucking homeless fat, as opposed to you just.
So I made sure to say that. But of course, no one ever hears that shit. They only ever hear me the shitty shit I say when I'm pissed, including you guys. But, you know, nobody ever hears what I'm actually saying. Like, okay, look, this is not okay. You know, fuck that. And so Ashley probably told her that shit. So she went live, calling me Lou out. I don't even know why she called Lou out. And so I texted her. I didn't call her back out. I did what she asked me to fucking do, and I told her, don't fucking do that. You asked me to come to you personally. Now here you are calling me out. Oh, well, it wasn't supposed to be like that. Then why'd you come on YouTube? The fuck?
All right. TH, none of that happened. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. None of that happened. Go take care of your kids, you dirty bitch.
Then again, then she says in her live, I did go and check it. And she didn't talk bad about me, but she did act nonchalant. Oh, well, there are people in there that have done worse. Okay, but what about you not wanting to be in the middle of me and SG? So
There's no reason why you should have any fucking beef with me. I haven't done anything to you. Annette didn't do anything to you. Tandra didn't do anything to you. Same to you, Lou. We didn't do anything to you. Shut the fuck up.
Why the fuck I'm supposed to be in the middle of you? And Swiss, or you and whoever. Okay, me and Swiss have done a lot of shit to each other, but that's our business and our story to tell. Not yours, not Epstein's, and not fucking Sharon. You know, and it's my biggest complaint. It's not about anybody coming in here saying their piece with you guys, because obviously there's going to be people who want to say something and say, why'd you do that? Or why did, you know, this person die? Of course that's going to happen. You know that's going to happen. But it's not okay for the other people to come in here and just start cussing, calling names, and doing all that shit. When?
All right. First of all, we're all blocked. We can't go in there and say shit. So you should shut the fuck up.
It's not even just that. These people who are doing that are the ones saying, oh, I love you, you're my friend, I'm not getting in the middle of it, I'm sorry the stuff that's being said about you, that ain't me, you know, I don't want to be, and she's my friend. How the fuck can you be my friend and be inside of a fucking chat calling me a dirty towelhead?
I've never called you a dirty towel head. I've never used that phrase in my entire fucking life.
Nobody called
They
you
calling
that.
my kids idiots.
Nobody
called your kids idiots, and that is a lie, and you are abusing your children by leading them to believe that.
You can't be somebody's friend with that. One, because I'm a dummy sometimes. I sat there. I miss Marianne. She usually comes in here and cusses me out for saying this shit. I miss her.
Oh, fuck Marianne.
But I see her, Marianne. Oh, she always comes in here and tells me, stop talking about yourself, man. But,
You're not talking
you know,
about
and that's
yourself. You're calling your kids idiots when nobody else is. Nobody else has called your children idiots. Nobody.
people were so mad at me when I forgave Sharon. And, you know, a lot of people ask me, like, if you look at who hurt you more, who would it be? And I looked at the fact of my sister and my kids, you know, where I went and got coffee every day, the troll account.
How about
That would be Swiss. Swiss is the one who called your sister. Swiss is the one who was calling fucking Tim Hortons.
Swiss calling your sister?
It's all the shit, man. The fucking with me with Sharon and all that. But here's the thing, it all stems back from Sharon. And if you really look at the stuff that actually did affect me, it was CPS. That stuff affected me emotionally and mentally. But the CPS that SG called, the CPS and Chosen One Community.
I didn't call. You're lying.
Fuck off, I didn't call.
She didn't pin that on nobody else. She admitted that shit.
So she's saying Chosen One Community admitted that she's the one who called, but she has no problem with that. But she'd rather accuse me of calling so that she can, you know, just accuse me.
So I let that shit go. Because if someone can come to me and say, yeah, I did this and that, I usually am okay to let it go. It ends up getting brought back up sometimes because, you know, I be getting pissed.
So wait a minute. So somebody is telling you that they called CPS on you and you let it go, even though CPS is the thing that fucked you up the most. But you think you get to lie and say, I called CPS on you, which I didn't, so that you can accuse me of fucking you up the most. I think that you are out of your fucking mind, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, I appreciate that because I would rather not. I would rather not have any name calling in here, no matter if we like each other or not, because it makes us just as bad. Amen, Lou. Who's JB, Lou? Maybe there's someone I don't see up in here. Yeah, they do talk fucking smack, man.
You talk smack.
Amen to that. Me too, Carrie Ann, but I get blamed for it. And I don't even know why, because you know what? Her and I have never had that big of a fucking problem with each other. We fall out, we talk about each other here and there, but I would never. And I'd like to see the proof that everyone said they fucking had. I would love to see it. I would never do some shit like that. You know, and I did tell the story to another person about how I was accused of doing that shit to my sister. But it was proved. I proved it wasn't me. You know, they have recorded. That shit's recorded.
I don't know what you're talking about. If your sister, I really don't. Can you be more specific when you're talking about something so that people know who you're accusing of what?
You know, and in Michigan, you can't just get it. That's not how it goes. Now, I need to put some shorts on because I'm freaking burning up.
Take your kids swimming or something.
Yep. Sure now. You never wish that on anybody. That's crazy. Yep, exactly, Carrie Ann. Exactly.
Exactly what? Exactly what?
And I'm tired. And it does make your eyes, your pupils small. It's a synthetic opioid.
Okay, wait a minute. Because a minute ago you just said, oh, and your eyes don't mean nothing. Eyes don't tell anything. E-baggers said eyes don't tell anything. And now you're talking saying that it does affect your eyes. Okay.
Also, when people do that, when they say shit like that about us, it's ignorant. Of course our
Fuck
pupils are
you.
going to be small.
Nobody's fucking saying anything about you. Why don't you shut the fuck up, man? Nobody's even fucking saying anything about you. Nobody is.
You know, even if we weren't on methadone, when we're taking pictures in a light, in a flash, you know, and we have the...
Who gives a fuck? Nobody's talking about you being on methadone, you stupid bitch.
Both flash, angle it up high, and then also have the flash. So even if I can't, I'll be sick. And that's fucked up to say, but I get more sick from going a couple days without methadone than I ever did when I was on dope. Ever. I would not recommend this shit to no one. Now, if it was the only thing you could do because you absolutely were not willing to feel the sickness, because the methadone is not going to take away that feeling. Methadone and heroin and fentanyl is different. Because we don't have...
Shut up. You aren't on any of that shit. You're a liar. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar.
You know, and your body really freaks out, and that methadone is not going to tame it down. It tests for pills. Tell me that ain't fuck boys. And a bigger, like a high feeling on that fucking methadone more than the heroin ever did at first. You know, so, and it's not like a rush feeling like that, no. What the fuck are you supposed to do? It's scary as fuck to be on methadone.
You know what's scary? Cancer. Cancer.
I think it's sad that people, so many fucking people make fun of it and say so much shit about it.
Nobody does. Nobody fucking does, you lying twat bag bitch.
Scary too. Cancer.
About it and accused so much about it. Lately, it's been about Lou. You know, not about me. Lately, it's been about Lou and her nodding out, and Lou get a picture of her closing her eyes.
Nobody fucking has been doing that. Nobody gives a fuck about it.
Or at nighttime when she already took her methadone and her medicines. And now she's ready.
Shut the fuck up. She hasn't even been like, shut up. You are a lying bitch.
Go to fucking bed. So she's tired or she looks down. She could just be looking down at something, y'all. And bam. That's all it takes. You know? So that's all I'm saying is people are relentless and they don't want to stop. They don't want to come up for air. You know, it always has to be a competition. It always has to be, you know, one upping somebody else. It can never just be peaceful. You know, people.
You're lying.
People who are peaceful and just how we're all being right now. It can never just be like this with people.
You think you're peaceful?
They have to find a way to start fighting or to talk about each other or to accuse people of shit that they didn't do. Like they tried doing the other day with Jenna. Saying I was talking about her. No, the only time I tried to get it alive is because I wasn't sure if Swiss was going to see it. But then
Get over it.
It ended up coming in here. So it went right back private.
Yeah. Who cares?
Why? Because it bothers SG and that's how it is. However,
it doesn't bother me, TH. It doesn't bother me. It's gross that you would take hours away from your kids, though, to just private something. Just to bother me. I take priority over your children. Your greatest commodity is time. I take priority over your kids. I mean, that's really bad. That is really bad.
for me, if someone wants to hear what I have to say, set your notifications and come on in. You know, and I will do, like, if there's a specific thing that was said, I'll go in one of my lives like I've been doing the past couple of days, and I'll debunk that lie. I'll show
You haven't debunked anything.
what I said,
No, you don't.
that I didn't say anything then. But the problem is, why so many people think it's funny to lie? That's the fucking...
You lie. But what you just told the truth about was that you do what you do. Like, you steal hours away from your kids that you'll never get back again. You don't take them to the beach. You don't take them anywhere. You just do this because you think it annoys me. I mean, you are annoying, but it's gross. That's gross.
How you doing, my child? I don't think she asked him. I think that she's lying to get money to make people feel sorry about her.
See yourself? You hear yourself?
You know? And to have clout, to make people think that, oh, people are calling on me and you guys are trolls and everybody's calling on me to blame Munchie. Which, you know, Munchie, you do be posting people's personal shit. I wish you would stop doing that. But I haven't seen anything recently. But, you know, so that shit does happen. People do fucking call.
You're sick. CH. You're so sick.
But, you know, with SG, you put that shit on yourself. You don't...
SG didn't do anything. Don't even fucking... so I got cancer and put this shit on myself?
You do so much to people before they start doing that shit back.
What do I do to people? What did Annette do to you that you had to lie and say she keeps her kids on checks and telling her go back to Syria? What has Tandra done to you?
Like I said before about it, people don't like it when it's done to them. But they ain't got no fucking problem doing it to others. I feel...
You're sick, but I hadn't done anything to you at all. You were already harassing.
bad for Cindy because there has been so many people that have doxed her. So
It's doxed, not doxed. And you are one of them.
many people. And whether you like somebody or not, doxing them should never be the answer.
Those are your friends. All your friends are the ones who dox Cindy, not anybody who you want to accuse.
Doxing them or sharing something where their address to their companies, their home, shit like that.
You
Is
did
that
that.
right?
You did that.
So, and I was wrong for ever putting your job up. That was wrong.
Yeah, you did that. You're a twat.
Period. So, we all make mistakes, but it's never too late to stop making them.
Yeah, so when are you gonna? When is Munchie?
Never too late to say, hey.
So you did it. Munchie does it. I don't do that. Don't even try it.
That was wrong. Let's move on and not do this anymore.
But
You know?
you won't.
So that's what I think. I think she's using it as an excuse. And if she is actually having to move, it's because of her own shit. In my opinion, shit.
Why don't you shut up, bitch?
Show proof. Just like they told me to show proof about the cops at my door. Show proof.
I never told you to show proof about cops at your door. I could care less.
Excuse me, SG? No, I don't have to show proof of anything. I didn't ask you to show proof about the cops. Swiss did.
Told everybody, oh, show proof that the police showed up. Show proof. You remember that, Lou?
No. I remember Swiss and them saying that.
Proof that you had police at your door. Okay. Now, she was big about that. Show proof. Show proof. Someone called the cops and said that asked me to stop talking about somebody on live stream. I wasn't even fucking lying. It had been a while.
That wasn't me.
I know, girl. I be talking about myself all the time.
What? Can you talk proper grammar? I mean, could you just please just talk proper English? Please. It's gross, man.
I'm sorry, girl. I know. You know what, Moonchild? Thank you so much for asking and for saying that. I'm gonna say something. I feel great. I feel better now than I have in so long. You know, I get sad sometimes about my teeth, and I'm going through some personal, issues with that because I don't have any.
She don't care about her kids, though. You gotta twist in all those things. But she don't care about her kids, though. But I thought she was going through horrible things, and that's why she had to keep going live and keep doing this and keep doing that and keep doing this. But she feels great. She feels great. She feels great. She's a fucking asshole, man. She really is.
Teeth in my mouth. But I just got my insurance back, and they're thinking me around about how long it's going to take to get the dentures and all that when they were supposed to be fucking done last time. But anyways, other than that, my health is pretty good. I'm fat as hell, but I'm okay. You know, I'm eating healthy now. I'm working out every day. Like I do these dance workouts. My little fat rose be jiggling like, oh.
Oh God, man. This bitch just doesn't even think about her kids at all. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing to do with her kids at all. What a fucking shame, man. You're right, Annette. And it's just sad.
Anyways, I wish I could post that shit. I would love his grandbaby. Okay, you got allergy. But get your face away from the fan, by the way. Alright?
Listen how you're talking to your kids. Okay, you got allergies. Get your face away from the fan, by the way. So you guys are just sweat hogging it down there in that fucking basement. Yeah, I mean, like, what the fuck? She is a fucking bitch, man. This woman is.
And he's renal failure, and he's gonna be in need of a transplant, so he's undergoing all the tests and shit to start that. And it's
Who's paying for his transplant? Hopefully not Medicaid.
Personally, I think he's gonna get the transplant before dialysis needs to be started. But
really, because that's really crazy. Because there's people who go on transplant lists for years, for fucking years. And so, are you saying that he's going to get a transplant before people who are on dialysis and have been waiting for a transplant? I got to hear that again, because if anybody has been waiting or they have a loved one waiting for a transplant, this is somebody who married somebody for a green card, and apparently they come before your loved ones, or yourself even.
Around about how long it's going to take to get the dentures and all that when they were supposed to be fucking done last time. But anyways, other than that, my health is pretty good. I'm fat as hell, but I'm okay.
Yeah, she don't give a shit about her kid's health because she yells at him about having allergies. Yeah.
You know, I'm eating healthy now. I'm working out every day. Like I do these dance workouts. My little fat rose be jiggling like, oh. Anyways, I wish I could post that shit. I would love his grandbaby. Okay, you got allergy. But get your face away from the fan, by the way.
Okay, you got allergies. Get your face away from the fan, by the way. Here, drink some water. I ain't taking you to the doctors or the dentist. Oh, but apparently, hubby, he's gonna he goes, he takes priority over all the people who are on dialysis waiting for a kidney transplant. Yeah, he takes priority over them.
I and his renal failure, and he's going to be in need of a transplant, so he's undergoing all the tests and sheets to start that, and personally, I think he's going to get the transplant before dialysis needs to be started, but before he left to go to his daughter's wedding, he did all the testing to see if it would go in his arm, like his forearm, or in his stomach, if he'd be able to do it at night while he slept, or if he would have to go in every day, or 3 times a week, whatever. They did a bunch of lab work, and the positive thing is all 3 rounds, it kept going up.
You don't even know what you're talking about. But in the meantime, your kid can drink water for his allergies and fuck his teeth, right?
So at this point, it's been going between a 16 and 17. Okay, he did some more lab work yesterday there. So
he did more lab work yesterday there. Do you hear what you just said? You are a fucking liar. So now you're pretending that he's doing lab work in Palestine. Get those hospitals that are being blown up. And that the Palestinian doctors and the doctors here are just working together to coordinate this man to get a fucking transplant before everybody else.
Well, the time is weird there. So sometimes,
the time is weird there. See, you're just a liar. You are a liar.
Last night it was Sunday, or it was Saturday for me, but it was Sunday for him. You know, so the time is a little bit weird there. So he did it Friday.
Did he do it Friday? Did he do it Saturday? Did he do it Sunday? You are a fucking liar.
He did some more lab work, and every week he's going to do it just to make sure that he's okay. You know, and it was a risk to go, but because just in case anything were to happen, not, you know, pray to God it doesn't. However, his next appointments aren't until September 4th. So everything's a process. But that's how I'm doing. My family, you know.
Who the fuck is paying for his appointments? Fucking had better not be Medicaid. Bitch.
We're not doing the best in everything, but we're together. You know, my grandbaby is beautiful and...
Fuck off. You don't have any grandbabies. They don't even fucking know who you are. Shut the fuck up.
You know, our family is all coming back together. You know, all the stupid little family squabbles that families have, you know, have all drowned themselves out, and everybody's reuniting together. You know, as far as my family unit, my husband, my kids, my stepkids, you know, my bonus kids, we're all really just binding together. And it's just...
What the fuck are bonus kids? Bonus for extra fucking benefits? Hey, there's something wrong with this shit.
Been really beautiful to be a part of. If you want the truth, this has been really the best year of my life. When it comes to family, my husband and I have been so connected in so many different ways.
Really? But you just got to keep fucking harassing everybody else online? Really? Yeah, it is.
I don't know if it's because of his health or what, but we have just hit this point in our lives where it's like we're falling in love all over again. Oh, and it really is a beautiful feeling. It really is.
Fuck that. Why don't you ever fucking give a fuck about your kids and how they feel and how he treats them? If he spends any fucking time with them, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Oh yeah, so it's great. Michael's doing great. You know, we're finally in contact. Everything's really, really good. I'm here on social media, TikTok. I'm doing fairly well. The views aren't that good, but I'm a UGC content creator. So go tell Brahim his friends here, please. Go off the game. Thank you. I hate that these games they're everything for Brahim and Becky, I swear. So yeah, like as far as social media, my views aren't that good, but I get products to make videos for their account. So, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter because I don't really sell things. I'm not at that point yet.
Oh, but you think you get to call other people scammers and ruin their fucking social media? Oh, everybody had to get a petition to take this person down. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Anyways, going on with the YouTube, I've dealt with the same shit, but I'm finally at peace, you guys, honestly.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. You don't get to fucking try to brigade against people's channels and say that you're at peace. If you were at peace, you wouldn't be brigading at people. Fuck you.
Down here and reach people out sometimes and get pissed off, but I'm truly at peace. I really don't care what people think about me. I truly don't. The parts that make me upset and hurt me is when my husband gets questioned. You know, when his illness gets brought up, or, you know, the fact that I'm Muslim, or the fact that he's Palestinian, or, you know, stuff like that. It really bothers me. But other than that, thank you for asking.
No, nobody would bring any of that shit up if you were not the way you are. Yes, scamming the fucking system. That's what you're doing, bitch.
Somebody asked me so I appreciate that. And, you know, well, somebody from here anyways. So, yeah, everything's just really good. This year has just really been a good year. So, it wasn't all good, but the bad led up to good. You know how they say, like, if you fall down, the feeling that you get when you get...
So what, you come back up and you start harassing people and telling lies about them? Is that what you're going to do?
Back up, you forget about everything that happened before.
Oh,
you know,
really?
The stuff with me and my son, the feeling of, you know, of validating his feelings and being able to get back up from that was just amazing. You know, so I don't have any complaints.
You're such a bitch. You don't give a fuck about your kids. Only you.
About my life right now. I really don't. But yeah, so I'm doing great. Exactly. One day at a time, girl. One day.
Just keep harassing ST, though. Let's everybody get a petition. Let's everybody take her channel down. Like, come on, lady. Gross, man. This bitch is a bitch.
Being that feeling. So I'm proud of you, and fuck everybody else who has an opinion against it. You know? But girl, you're doing it. You're coming off of it. Hold on. Yeah, or bitch. Bye-bye. Thank you, Moonchild. Have a good night.
Freebies, yeah, freebies. I believe that too. Thank you, Nat. I appreciate it. Make sure to thumbs up before you fall asleep. Okay.
And how is just a girl a good person? Can I ask you that? Doxing is wrong, so why did you share when other people were being doxed? You know, I don't understand how all of this happens. You know, you get mad when Angel come in here and act like a fucking asshole, and so did I. But when someone...
Angel doesn't come in and act like an asshole. You allow the room to act like an asshole towards Angel.
If your friend comes in here and says, I just wanted to say fuck off and fuck you, but bye. Oh, you're a good person. So it doesn't make you mad when someone that's your friend comes in here and says fuck off, but it makes you mad when someone you don't like comes in here. That's the type of hypocritical shit that I don't like. So let me just say that.
But you're a hypocrite, TH.
Because if you have an issue with someone coming in here when things are copacetic, right, and being an asshole, then you should have that issue with everyone, whether you're friends or not.
Exactly, TH.
Period. No, that's the shit that I don't get. My internet keeps going in and freaking out. Anyways.
Oh, Lou must be doing it. Apparently, Lou has power over the internet now. She is the all powerful Wi-Fi wizard, and she's controlling everybody's internet. So
you know what? This is the reason that for me, I'm being copacetic with what I want, because I can be a human being always. I don't have to be an asshole. I don't have to be nasty.
but yet you do.
And I don't have to just always keep hatred in my heart, you know?
And yet you do.
But what I won't stand for at any time, whether I want to be copacetic or not, is when people do not take accountability for their part in things and always blame everyone and everything else. You know, it only can come to agreement when it's hate bonding against a common enemy.
Which would be me, Sharon, Annette.
And that's not okay. Now, we should all be coming together to get Sharon and Tracy off this internet.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now, you fucking hypocrite bitch? Did you just hear what you said, you fucking hypocrite bitch? Why do you need to get us off the internet if you're so fucking happy and this has been a great year for you? What?
People like that should not be able to spread their hate, their racism, their prejudice, and their propaganda about
You are a liar.
humanity in general for other people, especially kids to hear. Almost every one of SG's life, or every...
You're such a fucking lying bitch, man. You never fucking stop lying about me.
You can't open the water? Take your fingers and do like this. Okay, try harder.
This is how she cares about her kid's health and his allergies.
And throw your garbage away too. And go off the game. No more game for them. You can't pay attention and listen, then you can't play the game. You've already been on it for a couple hours anyway, so.
She's a fucking bitch. She's a fucking bitch. She's such a fucking bitch.
That's funny, Caravan. Okay, good. No. Oh, that's nice.
She is a bitch.
If you have a problem with somebody doing something, then why don't you have a problem with that same thing if it's one of your friends? Shouldn't you have the problem no matter who it is doing it? That's my opinion.
No. Don't even, you fucking hypocrite, because you know absolutely what you just said. Oh, get them off the platform. Get them off the platform.
If you don't like something, you don't like how someone comes in here disrespectful as hell, you know, when everything's calm, copacetic, and good, then that should be the standard for all people, not just people that are considered not your friend. But that's the problem with this community and a lot of people in it, is you'll make excuses for your besties and for people that you love.
Carrie Man is
But you-
disrespectful
When
as
it
hell.
comes to people you don't like, you'll look for every little thing just to pin them on the board. Well, that's not who I am, and I'm not pinning nobody on the fucking board. Yeah, that's funny, Carrie Ann. That's fucking... If you ever want to come up and talk, Carrie Ann, you're more out of the...
Carrie Man will never go out there and talk because she's a troll account.
fucking thing in the
She won't.
the link in
She's
the
a troll.
in the thing, you know.
No, she won't do that. She's a troll.
And I have no clue, girl. No clue. Okay. Well, maybe I'll find one of them voice changer apps if we can and post it if anybody ever wants to.
Oh, why does she need a voice changer if she's so credible?
You know, I know they're out there somewhere. But I was just offering, you know, if you ever wanted to. I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's what I think. I think it's ridiculous. Ouch. Just hit my freaking foot. I think it's ridiculous for people to have such double standards like that. It doesn't make any sense.
You mean like how Carrie Man thinks she knows everything about everyone and says all kinds of slanderous, defaming comments and needs a voice changer to go up on your panel?
Oh, girl, there's not no confusion. I mean, I knew you were upset you couldn't stay for a minute because of who was in here, but I wasn't. I understand. You know, that's what I love about you. One of the things I love about you the most. What? Yeah, go ahead. That's one of the things I love about you the most is if you got an issue or you ain't gonna stick around for some reason or whatever, you're upfront and you tell me how it is. You're not scared to be like, all right, say sorry, peace. And that's how it should be. So please never feel like you need to apologize for that. Other people might exploit that shit and make it like it was something. But girl, I get it.
You don't even make sense.
Period. Yeah, but honestly, what have you really done to me then? Can I ask that? Like, what if the only thing that I've ever seen you do is speak your opinion? I have not.
Speak your opinion as a troll. Those are lies. It's lies from a troll.
It's hypocritical. It's
The
hypocritical.
only thing I've seen you do, I've never seen you use your channel to post hate and nasty shit about people because of their
Shut the fuck up. You are a fucking hypocrite bitch.
religion or their culture.
Sure.
I've never seen you be a person who says, the only person I've seen you really, really go hard for is Ali. I think I have seen that, you know, which that's one of your friends.
Another asshole.
And so, of course, you know, but I've never seen you, like right now, you're in my chat, right? And there's a lot of
Being an asshole.
people that you support and love and hang out with and talk to, I'm sure personally too, that cannot stand me.
You're a hypocrite.
But you don't let that affect your opinion. You're your own person.
They're troll.
So I can respect that about you. I'm not really sure why, just because you don't want to show your face. It's not like, maybe I'm wrong, but as far as I know, I've never seen you, like, do something. Oh, you're fat, nasty bitch ass, or like talk
You're a fucking idiot. You are a fucking lying bitch.
about somebody in that manner. Like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, right. You speak the truth. Your truth, you know. Like I said, sometimes I don't always agree.
Yes. She speaks the truth with a voice changer. Everybody credible uses, you know, they're anonymous and use voice changers. Absolutely. Absolutely.
With you in the past, more and more, I've been agreeing with you. Even opinions you have about me, I sometimes agree, even if I don't like it.
You are
we can't all see
You're a fucking ass kissing bitch.
the shitty shit that we have within ourselves, then there's a problem. Like, if we can't see our own faults and the things that, you know, our downfalls, there's a fucking problem.
So you're letting somebody who wouldn't even talk to you without a voice changer tell you that you're a shitty person and you're agreeing with them? Like a fucking troll account? Like, are you all right? Are you gonna be okay?
Because how are we ever going to fix that shit if we never see our wrongs? And that's what their problem is. They don't see their wrongs. Like Sharon.
We don't talk to trolls, okay? Carrie Man says, I speak to who I choose to speak to. Lou says, that's what I love about you, Carrie Man. Carrie Man says, nobody will ever totally agree with someone. There are a few on here that I will and have went hard for. But seriously, it's YouTube. And SG and Nut make it their life. Actually, no, but you're on YouTube. So you make it your life then. Like, seriously. I don't understand. So how is it if we're on YouTube, we make it our life, but when they're on YouTube, they're just on YouTube? This is a pastime thing. This is all they have in their life, and it's so pitiful. Okay. Whatever you say, Carrie Man. Whatever you say, because, you know, you're so credible. Lou says, yes, Carrie Man, sure have. Lou says, I get along with Munchie because I want to. I don't have to do dick. Whenever, if you want to disrespect your family by getting along with the people who actually have disrespected you and your family. Carrie Man says, when SG posted a pic of Ali's cancer, site and made fun of the stitches. That's wrong, especially if she has ever had cancer herself. But really, it's sick all the way around. That kind of shit I don't play with. Oh, fuck you, you don't. You have done nothing but fucking harass me since day one. You have done nothing but harass Annette. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Karen apologized to me immensely several times. Like, we would be on conversations and she would just break out, like, I'm sorry, Tiff, really. I'm so sorry for talking about your teeth. I'm really regretting that now because of all my teeth problems. Like, I feel bad. But, and I thought, I really did think, yeah, me too, Lou. I really, really did think that she was sincere. And maybe call me stupid, call me gullible, and I am very gullible.
So she's talking about Sharon, that Sharon had apologized to her, but she got to talk about Sharon because she got to jump on a hate train to be
Remember, I was saying that one time about me, and you know how I love Bob, and I do love Bob. I don't do it intentionally to hurt people. I do it because I try to be supportive and there, but it doesn't always come off that way. And I am very ignorant about shit sometimes, and very gullible. And if somebody comes to me like, "Hey, let's start over," I'm usually on board right away. I don't.
Oh God, please give it a rest.
Question it. You know, I might say something or whatever. You know, like, well, what about this or whatever. But I'm usually right on board. I don't even care. You know. But recently, it takes. Like, I'm not gonna just black somebody, but if I feel like they're trying to instigate now, or they're using my kindness as a weakness, then they're gonna be gone because I'm not gonna let anybody come back into my life.
We haven't done anything to you. We haven't done anything to you. We have not. I mean, seriously, you keep going on like we did something to you, but we didn't.
Just as being copacetic. That really doesn't mean. That's just gonna go to their place wherever they're at and, you know, bless you, baby, and mock me and laugh at me and stuff like that. You know, and SG and Sharon, that's what they do. They don't think there's anything wrong with what they do.
I'm not doing anything to you, and Sharon hasn't even been on. I mean, like.
Yeah, exactly. So, and, you know, there are a lot of people that get mad at me for going back and forth with Munchie, but this is the thing. Like I said before, I'm happy that Munchie, she hasn't been, you know, doing anything like posting people their addresses and stuff. She's right.
Yeah, I don't understand why you have to keep going. I don't understand why you have to keep harassing people. Okay.
I haven't seen it in a while, or do that stuff in a while. Bless you, Bubba, drink that water. That's why I told you to drink the water. So, but people get so mad at me, and they're like, how could you be okay with them? And then you'll see them in a chat with them, saying hi. You know, being okay with them themselves. So, it comes to a point where you just see things for how they are, right? And you decide if you're going to let things bother you, or if you're going to move the fuck on. And then you also decide, like you were saying, how there's a couple people you would really go
So fucking move on, then.
hard for in this community, right? There's some people I would really go hard for in this community too. But I've started really thinking about who those people are and why. Because at the end of the day, if somebody is not willing to do that same thing for me, and only in private, they will support me and be kind. They're here. You don't want to go on the trampoline? Jackie, they're here. You don't want to go outside and play? All right. Like, if they don't feel comfortable with going on the
He
street,
probably doesn't because there's no shampoo, no conditioner, no toothpaste, no body wash. And when was the last time that there was any and they've been able to shower? I mean, you're a fucking bitch.
been going hard for me. Like, I was on a live stream before with a person that we fell out a couple times, and I got upset about it. And I was pissed, and I ended up leaving the live because the person that was running the live didn't even say anything. Like, well, you know what? I did stuff wrong too. It was both of us. It was a cause and effect. We both have spoken negative about each other, you know? And at that point, it's not really about who does what first. You know, whatever they decide to say, but they didn't say it. You know, they just let it fucking happen. And so for me, if you can privately tell me, hey, you know, upset about that, and I was gut punched because I realized, how can you love, somebody so much and then be okay with the same person who has put their kids and their family in danger?
That's you who's done that.
That is completely, that's something that I had to learn. But then I had to also think to myself, okay, but if this person can also speak to them when they're in a room together.
I want to know why you think it's okay for Swiss to harass your sister. Like, so you want to be okay with Swiss, the person who harassed your sister. I don't even understand that. Like,
And say hi and whatever, then why is it such a big deal for me? That's what I don't like. When people have expectations out of me that they are not willing to fulfill themselves.
people have no expectations out of you. Trust and believe. We fulfill putting seatbelts on our children. You want to use that to spite people. People don't have expectations out of you.
Even for themselves. So it makes it a little weird to me. Let me read these comments real quick. Yup, seriously, it's YouTube and SG and Nut. Make it their life, seriously. This is a passing time thing. This is all they have in their life, and it's pitiful. It's true. That is so true. Yup, you get along with much because you want to, not because I have to. Yup. When SG posted a pic of Ali's cancer site, oh my god, man.
I thought you weren't around then.
I made fun of the stitches.
I thought you weren't around then.
She's never had cancer herself. It really is sick all the way around. Yeah, that's disgusting, man. No, yeah, you're exactly right.
I thought you weren't around then.
You're exactly right.
I thought you weren't around then.
And that is sad. I brought Ali up a while ago. I don't really like to a lot because I know that we're not on a good term. And I really don't want to stress her out because,
bitch, you don't know how Ali is, do you? She could have been one of the people who got trust and believe. Actually, she is one of the people who called on Nitty and accused Sharon and then gave Nitty Sharon's name and full address and everything. And Nitty knew that it wasn't Sharon, but he went right along with it. He knew that CPS hadn't been called. He knew that didn't happen. He knew that. And Ollie went right along with it. Ollie's the one who dug up Bobo's family members' obituaries. Ollie's the one who harassed my daughter and her boyfriend initially. Now, Tom Reed, your other buddy there that you defend, he harassed Ollie's daughter's work. He admitted it. He said it himself. He harassed her daughter's work. He admitted it. He said it. Said it straight out. See, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just a idiot.
Said before, it's her story to tell how she's doing or what's not. But the last time I seen a picture of her or a video, she just looked. I was just scared for her. And irregardless of what disagreements we've had, I truly do love her. I do.
It's regardless, not irregardless.
Connection and a bond with her, and I truly did and still do care about her well-being. Whatever wrongs that I've done or bad things that I've said or remarks that I've made out of anger, out of hurt.
When did you harass Ollie?
It doesn't negate the fact that I do care if she's breathing or not. That would be so devastating. To me, if anything ever happened to her, truly. And I truly mean that. So I guess that shit, I had to speak up against that. And Sharon and I were actually still friends at the time when I first spoke out about that. And I got pissed out about it up and down, but here's the thing.
No. That didn't happen. Yeah. If it did, keep the shit up. Keep the live streams up so people know what the fuck you're even talking about, okay? Because you lie. You lie so much. It's gross. It's actually gross how much you lie.
That's wrong. How come only you are allowed to have cancer?
Only me is allowed to have cancer. I'd rather not have cancer at all. I'd rather cancer not even exist in the world. You are a horrible person to say something like that.
How come only you are allowed to suffer? How come only
Allowed to suffer? You are a disgusting, evil, disgusting bitch.
your family members get talked about? How come
Wow. You're so gross.
only your kid is important? I seen a post. I was going to post it, but I didn't because it was about somebody's child. So I thought to myself, if I repost this, then I'm putting it back out there. There was two. One about Lou's son, and one about...
I never posted shit about Lou's kids, so don't even try it, bitch.
So I was going to repost it, but I thought, you know what? Like I said, if I put that out there, I'm putting it back out into the universe.
And she let Scary Man write. We've all seen the article, so who gives a fucking shit, SG? Suffer, bitch. You will suffer. Wow. It was Munchie and Carrie Mann and them who fucking harassed you and your father and your son and your mother. Don't even try it.
Put that shit up.
Yeah, exactly, Lou. And she just posted another short about your dad. With your dad.
No, I had taken it down, but the bitch wouldn't stop talking about me and Tander. So shut the fuck up.
Nope, or her father and all this shit. Why do you have all this information on her? Just like this shit with my son.
I don't have all that information on you or her or this or that. Munchie, though. Munchie put that shit out there. You put that shit out there. Shut the fuck up.
You're so sorry for posting him. Why did you ever have pictures of him in your fucking phone? Like, that's weird.
Are you really bringing this shit up again? You want to just keep talking shit, don't you?
She is weird to me. Weird as hell. How she talks about people's kids. How she does the shit that she does.
You're sick, man. TH, you keep this shit up, man.
It's fucking weird. Just because there's a lot of us that are against her and that dislike her, it doesn't mean that at least what they have not spoken. Like, coming in here saying, fuck you and have a good night. I don't blame you.
I didn't go in there and say fuck you or anything. I didn't go in your live stream. What?
To come in and say that.
I didn't say that.
People like that are just ignorant as fuck.
I didn't do that.
Ignorant as fuck. And to be honest with you, I'm no better than her.
I don't, what are you talking about?
People don't know how to grow the fuck up and be adults. And let bygones be bygones and move the fuck out. That thing is wrong. Doing shit is wrong, but saying somebody can leave is not God's standard. If it was, then all your friends.
So, So Lou admits that she's the one who did that shit to Bobbles, but it's fine that me and my kid took the fucking punishment for it. Carrie Man goes, "You're miserable and you deserve anything that comes to you, SG." Well, as do you, and as does your friend, the one that you pretend to care so much about. Lou says SG can keep on keeping on her channel will be trashed soon. Excuse me? Carrie Mann says, SG's daddy was a chomo. He had charges filed against him. Let's talk about that. Lou says, bye-bye, SG. Wow. Really, TH? You really think this is the smartest thing for you to be doing?
The person who said this, all your friends, who you're buddy with, well, they shock people every fucking day. You know? Talk about that. He's being so sorry for that. You know, that's a fucking difference. If you were being doing somebody said that shit to you. And not only did they say that to you, but they told you all the shit that was being done with you. He's taking screenshots, this. That happened to me with City.
So all that's like under the bridge, but while they keep blaming me for everything, while Bob was harassed the fuck out of my kid for something that Lou did. Wow.
You know, little clips and videos of shit that was sent, like, one of it was like 6 months before, the other one was a couple years before, and I spaced the fuck out and said a whole bunch of shit that I didn't mean, you know, hurtful shit, and it was all because of shit that was said in the past. However, in my brain at the time, I thought, well, it was still stuff said about me, you know? So when people instigate like that and can't stop sending him shit, that also causes a problem, you know? So that wasn't only your fault, and at least you.
So Carrie Mann keeps putting in the chat, you know, that my father was a chomo, my father was a diddler. You know what else? He wasn't in my life. Because my mother didn't, you know, she didn't stick around some fucking guy that gives off red flags and doesn't give two fucks about having that person around. So thankfully, my ideal father was Pa Ingalls. Lou's ideal father was the wizard. And again, I don't think for a minute that her mother was an underage when they met. Okay? And Lou didn't fuck around when she was fucking underage either. Correct? Correct. I don't give a fuck what you say about my father. Go ahead. Say whatever the fuck you want about him. Dirtbag. Dirtbag.
Accountability, and you still.
But TH, you think your live stream having all that shit in it? If you think that anybody, this shit wouldn't be in this live stream. In fact, those words are, what do they call them? You know, like they get held. How you can pick words, they get held. They get held. That shit doesn't. It isn't allowed in this chat. That's your fucking chat that allows that shit because you're gross. But Lou can go around saying me and Tandra are fisting, and Carrie Mann can sit there talking sexual about me and Tandra. You're fucking gross.
Yeah, I know. That's disgusting, right?
You are disgusting.
And you know what? happy. She will be so mad about every little thing said about her. Yeah. She posted that stuff about them.
No, I didn't post that stuff about Lou. Munchie did, and you think it too did. But Lou wouldn't stop. Lou wouldn't stop with me. It didn't matter, and she still won't stop, and neither will you. Go fuck yourself, you fucking hypocritical bitch.
She don't care. She does whatever the frick she feels like doing. She has no respect. She posted a post about Spanish and black people. She said, I wonder what
Nowhere does that say that there's Spanish and black people there.
they all have in common. She posted a post, something.
And Lou says, the day her channel is gone is the day to celebrate. Goodbye, SG. Holla. Carrie Mann says, diddler daddy. Her daddy hurt children. Lou says, my nips are getting hard thinking about it. Oh, I can't wait. Wow. Wow, Lou. Wow, TH. Are you going to be all right over there? Wow. Wow.
Something reposted it, or something that was put on the internet about the genocide going on. And you know what she said? Propaganda.
It is propaganda. It isn't genocide.
Are you serious? So people seeing all this shit happen. Nobody denies what happened in October. Nobody's saying it was okay. Well, at least I'm not. We're not. But at this point, starving children, unaliving kids, innocent people.
First of all, I'm not over there. Why the fuck have you been going off on me about what's happening in the Middle East? I'm not over there. I'm not over there. Why the fuck are you harassing me?
Really?
Now, do I have a fucking live stream with people typing in here in capital letters that your father is a chomo or a diddler or hurt children? TH? Do I? Nope, I don't.
That's who she is.
Actually, it isn't who I am. I'm not starving children. I don't live in the Middle East. I'm not. I don't understand.
Ain't right, or you ain't white, you ain't right in her eyes.
Never said that ever. You are a lying skank. You're a lying piece of shit skank right there.
And the only reason why I posted that short is because she won't shut up about it.
You are a liar. I have not brought up Tisha at all. You're a fucking skank liar. You're a skank liar.
Stuff was said that wasn't said. So everything she tries to say that I said.
You know what's gonna piss me off is you using your kids on social media to try to pretend that something's been done to them or they're being called idiots and this and that. That's gonna piss me the fuck off, bitch. You inciting hatred in them, it's gonna piss me the fuck off.
Somebody else said about somebody or about our own people, like she said, newest thing, she said Lou hates white people.
I never said Lou hates white people. When did I say Lou hates white people? When did I say Lou hates white people?
Who said that? Never said that.
Really?
No, not really. When did I say that?
And what made you come to that conclusion, Nancy?
Never said that.
Yeah, it's never been a conclusion I've come to. You're a lying twat.
What made you come to the conclusion
You're a lying twat.
that Lou hates
Never said that.
white people? Please, I would like to know.
When did I say Lou hates white people?
I would like to know. Maggie? Can you see if you're still here? Thanks, baby.
Zachy, I know I've been ignoring you. I know I don't give a fuck about you.
And see how many people are on that trampoline at once?
So is that your trampoline? And are people out there playing on it, but your kids won't go out there because you don't provide them with, hygiene. I can't imagine that you told your kid to go shower and he has no soap, shampoo, conditioner. You're so fucking disgusting.
3? Okay, just tell them I said be careful. Please, baby, thank you.
How about you telling them you said be careful? You stupid bitch.
Daddy Diddler? What? Okay. What happened, Carrie Ann?
Look at her talking about my deceased father in there. As if I give a fuck. They act like it's some fucking intel that I didn't tell the fucking story about. Like, what are these fucking bitches pissed that I didn't spend my childhood around a fucking guy like that and be harassed?
Oh, come on. Oh, what? She's God now? So she got her computer to start working again? Aww. Aww, how sweet.
You better shut the fuck up, cunt. You're gonna learn the hard fucking way.
You will. Keep it up, dude. You're very beneath me. You're very beneath a lot of the people you talk about. I mean, it's a horrible shame. You're a horrible person. Me with my fucking hard candies. I keep opening caramel. Sorry, they're not really hard, but she's laughing about Tomos. She thinks that's funny. She thinks it's funny. I'd like to know who these kids are that are going over to fucking play on a trampoline.
Are you kidding me? You did not just try to compare yourself to God. Like, blasphemous. Very blasphemous. Hey, Spanky, how are you?
Yeah, I don't think anybody tried to compare themselves to God, but what she's talking about, I have no clue.
And it's like everyone has freaking iPhones. What? I also wanted to point out, or I'll just say this, the eyes don't lie. The eyes do not lie.
So one says eyes don't say that you're high. I remember one time we were pointing out Janelle's eyes and the pupils. It was when she was in McDonald's in a robe. And E-baggers, who thinks he's so fucking smart, measured her pupils and this and that. But I guess, according to Janelle, the eyes don't lie, so I really don't know. So
And from that first, second live stream, the eyes give it away. But also,
oh wait, but they didn't give it away for you at McDonald's, according to E-baggers. And then according to TH, the eyes, who cares? Sometimes you're in the sun, sometimes this or that. But then according to you, the eyes don't lie. I mean, do you say so? What?
I don't know. I just don't see being hungry if you're in pain and not eating.
You don't see being hungry if you're in pain. Just like how they didn't see, eating if you're on chemotherapy. Or, these people, man.
And try to drink as much fluid as I could. That was it. Think about it. Damn, I need to order pizza. My freaking get out.
Does it bother you? Does her pain bother you? Does it affect you in some fucking way?
Get right out of there. Only in dreamland. I mean, anyone can look like they have a booty if they bend over, and that's what you did.
You do that all the time. You walk like a fucking duck.
Or was it from the night before? Exciting. Well, I mean, majority of it is not exciting. Some of it's funny, though. They don't be up all night. But I can't take naps. My ass will be lie.
You do take naps.
Or was it from the night before? But I was going to play a little bit of her shit. Get okay.
Well, of course, because, she hasn't been live for a while, so you may as well. And then I'll bitch about somebody else playing commentary on you.
Good. Well, like I said, all right. Like, okay, like that. Oh. She's showing her outfit.
Oh, that must have been horrible for you. Do you have to get therapy for that now? Traumatized? A little PTSD? I mean, somebody showed their outfit? I mean, really? Because I know that you have it sped up so fast, nobody knows what she's saying. So she showed her outfit. So we know that's her first crime in her live stream, I guess, right? Because we don't know what she's saying because you've got it sped up so fast. Who knows?
Thing to do with kidney stuff. I've been through kidney stones. That the pain was kidney stones.
So are you going to negate if she's got pain? So she showed her outfit, that offended you. Now she's stating that she's feeling a certain kind of way. And so what are you going to do?
How y'all doing? I was doing some commentary. I mean, I guess the point I'm trying to get across is It's just a little ironic that it's been how long since she's been live and all.
So there's no irony there. So she hasn't been live, hasn't done anything to you. So what's ironic is that she goes live and you go at her.
All of a sudden she goes live the day she's in pain.
Hold up, what? So you would have said something even if she wasn't in pain and went live.
But also moving and doesn't have.
How does any of that affect you? Who are you to negate anything about what's going on with her?
Money or the moving item.
Really? But it's okay for you to collect money to cover a Nazi tattoo by a Nazi? Stop.
Oh, sounds like a tragedy.
Excuse me. Who are you to fucking say whose tragedy is what? I mean, like, seriously? I'm like shocked that these people think they get to negate, like, oh, sounds like a tragedy.
The eyes do not lie. Pain is sometimes, I was like huddled up in pain. I mean, everybody is different, sure, but it's been how long since she's been live and all of a sudden she. What a curve. I'm good, just chilling. And then I guess I also wanted to point out, or I'll just say this, the eyes don't lie. The eyes.
Well, not according to your friend E-Baggers.
Do not lie. And from that second live stream, the eyes give it away.
Really? Because E-Baggers negated about the whole eye thing, and TH did too, so.
Also, I don't know, I just don't see being hungry. I mean, everybody is different, sure, but I'm pretty sure most people when they're in pain, that's not the first thing they think about is, damn, I need to order a pizza. My freaking stomach
Does that bother you? Does that bother you? Will it affect you in some way?
is on fire, but I am so hungry for a pizza. Like, what the fuck? Oh, and don't forget those 200 milligram Motrins that she took.
Excuse me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? How does any of this affect you?
That 400 milligrams of Motrin knocked that pain right out. Knocked it out. Knocked it right out of there. What does that have to do with you?
Are you mad? Would you prefer that the pain stuck around? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dreamland. Does the Motrin also make your eyes droopy? Just asking.
So what was the problem with you when you were in fucking McDonald's? Really? Are you for real right now?
I don't understand. So for you, the eyes were fine, but for her, it's...
I agree, E-Beggars. That's why I was saying, like...
E-Beggars? Really?
I don't hate anybody. I very much dislike people. But I don't harbor hate, because I don't...
E-Beggars, how does any of this affect you? I mean, aren't you so happily married with a life? I don't understand. How would this affect you?
It hurts me, not them. So, I don't wish harm upon pretty much anybody. Like,
of course you don't.
There's no one right now that I would
people
really
to question everybody. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay.
sit here and wish harm upon. But yes, if that's legit, go to the dang hospital. Go to the ER. Do not go to an urgent care, because even the ER can misdiagnose you. So definitely don't go to no urgent care, at least in my opinion. It's like to the ER takes forever. Well, sometimes that's just the way it is.
Is that it? I mean, you don't even care about her. Stop it.
Sometimes you just better safe than sorry. Because if, oh, trust me.
Says the hooker.
E-bagger.
Meeting strangers. Tricks online. What?
I know for a fact, morphine didn't even touch my pain, and I wasn't even on opiates at that time.
What does this have to do with Sharon's pain? I can't even believe this woman just said better safe than sorry. She solicited online a sex worker to complete strangers. Will do whatever asked for as long as the price is right. I mean, like, what?
When I had kidney stones, like that pain was so unbearable. The Dilaudid, because they gave me like 2 or 3 shots of morphine. I was still like crying, like literally rolling around. Well, not rolling around, but I was like huddled up.
Do you need Sharon to be rolling around in pain and then you'll believe her? Because I don't understand what is the point of the science, and what is the point of E-Banger's video putting the leg behind the head? What is the point of all that? I don't understand.
Pain. And finally, they gave me Dilaudid, and it's like, after that, it took the edge off, and I could finally, like, breathe and somewhat relax. But the pain didn't go away until the stones were removed. And I don't know, kidney pain is... I think the miracle there was she did listen to what the doctor told her the first time.
Okay, so here she's telling people about my medical condition here. So apparently, you know, I in the hospital, and you know, the biopsy and the doctor and all of them, they were all wrong. They were all wrong.
I think the miracle there was she did listen to what the doctor told her the first time, or she freaked out before they fully got the results back.
Yeah, absolutely. So then should I grant the $15,000 for 21 pills a month? Should they have to, you know, pay back, you know, into the system for paying for that medicine? And am I okay to sue the hospital according to you? Should I sue the hospital? Should I sue the hospital? Or are you saying everything's... so basically what you're saying, Janelle, is you, a hooker, is, you know, the medical advice for me and Sharon. I know, because I'm not really comprehending this.
I thought she had it, and then, oh, it's a miracle because it's not. But the scans can show things that aren't there. That's why they do the extra tests.
Yeah, and they did a biopsy. So I don't know why you think you are smarter than like doctors or something.
Who knows that it was even that? Maybe
They did the
it was just something that wasn't there. Next stream. Okay, thank you.
Because we're all
I've never
stupid.
watched
And you guys are the smarter than doctors.
Over the Top in this mofo, like on YouTube in general. I was scrolling through some last night, and there was this guy dressed as a clown, and like, I don't know, he was just like stuff, and like almost started crying and stuff because I think he's thinking, what in the H? And then I come back later, okay, he didn't ask for buddy. He just wants people to follow him because I think he's like. My thing is, I mean that's all fine and dandy, but it didn't work last time, so what's gonna make it work this time?
What?
I mean that's all fine and dandy. Making a movie, possibly, you said. Yep, that's fact. Well, my thing is, I mean that's all fine and dandy, but it didn't work last time, so what's gonna make it work this time?
What are you talking about?
I don't think that's the way.
What are you trying to discourage somebody from what?
There's got to be another way. What?
Oh, you know what that was about? TH is saying, let's get another petition up against her. And so Janelle says, well, it didn't work last time, so we'll have to think of a different way. Different way? What am I doing to you exactly that it makes you think there should be a petition against me? Like, it does, somebody having cancer bother you?
And if I do, this other phone will turn on. I'm on. Like I have to be on fake, but I'm just irritated this phone is not charging. Like, what in the world? That makes no sense. But no, yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand a lot of things on here.
I don't understand why it's bothering you.
And it's like, oh, and that was the other thing too. SB sitting there trying to call out all these supposed scammer drifter channels, and it's like, you and SG
No.
are both bad.
No.
Excuse me? For? Whom are you calling a scammer channel? Who am I scamming? For? What am I scamming? You need to fucking shut your fucking trap over there, bitch.
You need to fucking shut your fucking trap, you whore. You fucking dirty fucking skank whore. You need to shut your fucking trap. You really do.
What? Like, that was just blowing my mind. And
what am I scamming?
Thing is not, I didn't say that.
What am I scamming, bitch?
Oh, I found her. I'm just trying to prove a point with that. Like, are they not the ones? Or I know Satan says it all the time that people copycat. Freaking Flint Witch says it. And it's like, in reality, everyone copycats off everyone. Get used to it. There's only so many things that people can do, okay? My gosh. That's why you should just be yourself. Be yourself, and that'll draw the right people to you. It might draw some wrong people, but...
Yeah, you're a bunch of fucking lying bitches.
That's why you gotta sit through and be smart and use your freaking brain.
How about you just shut the fuck up and stop harassing people? You ever think of that? You got Lou. SG, I'm the reason why you can't go live, right? I put a whammy on your Wi-Fi. Ask your bestie not. She'll tell ya. I'm Lucifer's main squeeze. Voodoo Lou, devil worshipping, dust blowing moon lover. I even got roses from a stranger's funeral yesterday. Rose from the grave, and he gave them to me. Right, Nut? They was laying on top of the coffin. Not seen it happen. You sound like a fucking nut. You really do. Why do you think you have power to control people's Wi-Fi? What's wrong with you, weirdo? But petitions. Bye-bye, SG. Adios, good riddance. No muss. LOL. Your days of bashing people, lying, and scamming are coming to a close. Scamming what, bitch? Oh, happy day. Your channel is going to be history. Are you hearing yourself? Yeah, you don't harass me at all, twat bag.
I had a couple things I wanted to say because it would be fun to do so right now. 11:30 at night, it always cracks me up when people
Yeah,
go
because she
live.
wanted to go live when Cindy was live.
Sweet. And especially, anyway, so the reason I think it's funny is because sometimes you take a look into a mirror, okay, and you see things that you like, right? And then you see things that you don't like, right? But sometimes everything you see, you fall in love with, which
Does anybody know what she's talking about?
means that everybody you see, every way that they speak, every way that they act will never be enough for you because it will never be what you think, how you feel, and the way that you look at things. Now, I've had many, many friends that I have
You are insane.
not agreed with. I have a strong fucking personality. I'm loud.
You're a strong boudoir.
If it's midnight or 2 in the fucking morning, that's how I am.
Good for you, loser.
For me, when people try to change who you are or tell you that you're wrong because you don't conform to who they are, hey, boo boo.
Such a good Muslim woman. I mean, really, I don't understand how such a strong-willed woman who won't conform to rules. I mean, like, what are you even talking about, loser?
Sorry, I know I usually don't call you boo boo, but it was just something that came out my mouth. But you know, when you don't conform to what they
Okay, Muslim, not conformer.
want, then now you're too loud or you're too mean or
Is that what your hubby says?
you just need to sit down and listen and shut up.
Right? You tell her, Muhammad.
I get the perspectives of everybody. I understand it. But what I don't understand,
Nobody told you that here, though. Like, nobody said that to you. So I don't know where you're hearing that.
how you can say you love somebody and how you can talk to somebody for
So you got to be talking about your hubby, because I don't know who's telling you they love you. I don't know.
hours and call them in all hours when you're happy with them. But when you're not happy with them, or when you don't agree with something,
See, I feel like she was talking about Cindy because Cindy was live. And so it's either Cindy or her husband she's talking about.
but instead of talking to them about it, then you talk to other people about it, and you go live and treat people like shit. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't
So
like.
it's got to not be her husband. Can't be her husband. So it's got to be Cindy she's talking to there. Maybe.
Okay? And a lot of people do that here, and that's why I don't become friends with a lot of people. You know? And I was asked this question a while ago, and it was, you know, how come if you, because I did this a lot back in the day, this is something that I did when I first came.
Listen, anybody with half a brain knows to not trust you in the least and shouldn't become friends with you. Handle you with kid gloves, fine. And be kind and whatever, fine. But trusting you, no.
This community. And because I was talking about stuff that happened in the past, like how I acted, how I conducted myself and shit like that, which there's not much difference. The only difference now is if I'm talking about a specific person, I'm going to say your name.
No. You don't.
I generalized everything. I made everything real in general. So you
No, you didn't.
never knew if I was speaking about you or someone else.
No, you are lying.
So it made a lot of people mad. But now I don't generalize. I say who I'm talking about because I'm not scared like I was before. Anyways, I was asked the question of, you know, why do you act like things are perfect? Like,
Nobody asks you why things are perfect.
basically, I used to do that. Like, if me and Bobbles or me and whatever, mainly it was with her. And, you know, I'm proud of her. She looks great and whatever. I'm happy for her that she's down, you know, she's in a good bed for herself. But I'm just speaking in general, you know, what I was asked about. Because we were talking
Nobody asked you about anything.
Things in the past. And I always acted like everything was okay.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Yeah, even though you, so what you're saying is you acted like everything was okay with her, even though it wasn't.
Oh yeah, no, that's okay, honey. I'm not speaking about anything, anybody or anything. I'm just doing a late night live because I feel like it. And I'm just speaking like in general about things because I've been thinking a lot about the past and how I acted about things and how I, bended to my knees about things and how I always, would apologize 50 million times and it was just sometimes it's just not even worth it,
Especially if your apologies are, they're not credible, they're not sincere.
Because people just don't give a shit. You know what I mean? And no matter how much you apologize, it's never going to be enough. So, but anyways, I was being asked a question, a couple days
So basically what you're saying is Bobbles did a lot of damage in this community, and that's a fact.
ago. And because I was talking to this person about the past. And they asked me how come I was always like so passive aggressive. Like I'm mad and loud and all this, but
Right, you would come at SG who hadn't done anything to you. That's what you would do, and you would kiss Bobbles' ass.
At the same time,
Yeah, you would come at SG and kiss Bobbles' ass, and that's the truth.
people would find out that things weren't okay. And then I would go live and say, well, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm fine. That's not me. I'm cool. I'm not really mad. I don't really care.
Yeah, so it's fine. Just harass SG, kiss Bobbles' ass. Luke can fucking dig up Bobbles' kid. Bobbles digs up Luke's kid. But SG's kid gets fucking harassed. Munchie does all that shit, but SG gets blamed for it. It's fucking sick. It's gross. It really is. Sharon's crime was eating ice cream. My crime was getting cancer. And Annette's crime was not wanting to be involved in what she was seeing going on in a certain group. And then the other people like Tanger, Wild Wisdom, No BS, Chicken Winner, them wanting to be friends with us, that's their crime. If Angel Baby or Cindy show that they want to be friends with us, that's their crime. So, Cindy will fluctuate, which is bad. Bad. Yeah, that's bad. Because at the end of the day, David's bra is Munchie, and it's gross to see anybody having a conversation with them. So, and E-Baggers, he's been a long time, at least over 15 years, troll on here, and inserts himself because he's disgusting. So my phone's dying. I appreciate you all. Please like and subscribe. Peace, love, and tacos, and encourage somebody. Please. United we stand, divided we fall.